Hello everyone, how's it going? Hey guys, hello from Germany, hello from Ireland. Hello, hello. One second, I'm just gonna set everything up again like we did yesterday. I'm just gonna make sure that we're definitely seeing the chat and everything. It is telling me that I am now live, so... And you guys can hear me okay? And can you guys hear the game or not yet? Because, I've lowered the volume just for this first bit so that we can get settled and all that. Hi, hello, hello. Okay, one sec. I'm still not seeing the chat appear for myself, though. Is it okay? Is it, like, working? We hear the tunes. You hear Oblivion in the background, yeah? Hello from Austria. Hello from Ireland. How are you? Yeah, I'm still not seeing the chat appear. This is supposed to... Maybe it needs a second. I don't know. I hope it's not broken. I quite like that we have the chat over the overlay in the VODs. Just did a shadow over hack dirt. Do they look just as freaky with the big eyes? Don't tell me. That's a spoiler. I had to wipe nostalgia tears after hearing the intro again. Can you hear the intro right now? Okay, I'm just gonna try and listen to it myself. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Oh, great. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can, just that. I'm gonna see if I can, do you still hear it? Yeah. Just that. Sorry. Not sure why the stream chat's not working. Whatever's wrong with it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Now it's working, I think. Привет, привет. How are we all doing? Greetings from Germany. The caverns are creepier. The caverns as in under hack dirt. Oh. Yeah, I'm quite excited to see all of that. There is so much that I'm excited to see in it, to be honest. I'm quite happy with it overall so far. I've been saying that, but I feel like it's nice to say it at the beginning of the stream just in case somebody catches the VOD, but like I will say now that so far I've been pretty impressed and pretty happy with what I've been seeing. And I think it's great. And I think I'm gonna enjoy playing through the game. Hello from England. Oh, we're neighbors because I live in Ireland. Hola de México. Hola Francisco, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, honestly, I get a bit overwhelmed because I have so much that I want to do. Right? Like, it's kind of like when you go into the world at first and you're just like out there, you know everything that's out there, technically, right? But you don't know where to start. But that's kind of what happened to me. And I thought that the most balanced approach would be to start with the main quest line, because then you kind of, as you're going through the world in the main quest line, you're gonna come across all of these other things anyway, pretty much, because like at one point you do have to kind of go through all of the cities and whatnot. So I thought it would be the most balanced thing to do, but we did end up segueing into the Dark Brotherhood pretty early anyway, and I think that says a lot about me as a person. But anyway, tuning in from Texas. Wow, hello, hello. British Columbia, Canada here. I've been to Canada before. I've been to Calgary. I went to Banff. Sorry if I missed you answering, but what are your thoughts on the outfits? So the outfits and the clothing in Oblivion video is coming hopefully next week. I'm currently working on it. I've been diving into it myself off stream. So the way that I've been doing it to not kind of... I want to avoid spoilers in the game, right? I don't want to like go into the Shivering Isles off stream and all of that, but I do want to see all the clothing for the video. So what I've done is I've... this is going to be like so not like me. I have a mod that has added this like portal to the testing hall, and I'm able to access all the clothing there. And I've also, through that mod, been able to equip certain items that are not actually equipable by the player in game, but it really helps to be able to do the review without actually getting spoilers and going into parts of the game that we haven't seen on stream yet, because I do kind of want the reactions to be live and authentic. And if I just go into like the Shivering Isles now and then I'm like, oh wow, it's so crazy, when I go into stream it's like, you know, I've already seen it, so it's gonna be a lot better if I do it this other way. Will it include armors or just purely clothing? So for the purpose of this video, I do purely clothing. So it's like stuff that doesn't actually give you any armor rating. It's kind of like how I've been introducing those videos as I've been doing them as well. We did this in Morrowind. We did this in Skyrim and World of Warcraft. I've done it for Daggerfall too, actually. But if that was something that you guys were interested in, I could do an armor review as well. Because from what I've been seeing, it's been looking pretty good. Congrats for beating a player in Warcraft 3. Thank you. It wasn't easy. It's all nice, thank you. Taking a break in Chamba. Are you having fun at the remaster? Yes, I'm having a lot of fun. It's such a pleasant thing, because it was so unexpected that it came out. I was like a remaster denier for the longest time. I really didn't believe that it would come out. But then I saw the leaked screenshots and I thought like, okay, yeah, I do believe in it. You guys know this, I've said this already. I'm usually like against remasters and things like that. Like I have my reasons, and I think that like I've spoken about this at length on the channel before. But it's out. People like it. People are having fun. So I'm having fun with them. It's very hard not to be positive when the community is like this, you know. I always believed. Well, your name is GigaChad for a reason, isn't it? Have any of the new looks inspired any new or different ideas for cosplay? So, yeah, absolutely. Now, to be honest with you, like, I don't want to give any spoilers for the video because I do quite a lot of, like, analyzing in the video, and you'll see there's a lot there. But, in terms of cosplay, like, I've always kind of wanted to cosplay just, like, an Oblivion NPC that doesn't really do anything. You know, just, like, someone that's dressed as an Oblivion NPC is. Not really any particular character, not really anybody iconic, just, like, wearing some outfit from Oblivion. I kind of like want to dress up like that and just like, I don't know, go somewhere in real life. Go to my local Tesco or whatever. I think that'd be pretty funny. I really want to play Oblivion Remastered, but they won't let me buy it in Korea. Really? In South Korea or North Korea? I didn't believe the remaster until the screenshot leaks. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I did not believe in it until I saw the screenshots. Do you remember the very first time you played Elder Scrolls game? What was it? Oblivion was my very first Elder Scrolls game. And my first experience with it was actually watching my brother play it. So it was a gift for him, right? And when we were little, what we would do is whoever plays the game first, the other one watches. So I was watching him play it, and my first experience was kind of like in the back seat, sort of, but then I got to play it myself. And I remember my very first character in Oblivion. Would you believe that it wasn't a Khajiit? And that's like so not like me, but it wasn't a Khajiit. My very first character in any Elder Scrolls game, and well, of course, in Oblivion, was a Dunmer. And I gave myself like bright pink highlighter hair, and I don't remember what I did with my build. I think my build was a little bit all over the place. I just did a little bit of everything. I carried around a warhammer for like a very long time because I thought it was like the best thing to have, but I'm really not a fan of like juggernaut builds and like going in like heavy armor and stuff. I'm definitely more of like a light armor person for sure, which is why this playthrough for me is very interesting and fresh, because we're going with like a heavy armor battle mage build, which I usually just don't do. Like if I'm ever anything magic, anything mage related, I usually would do like, you know, light armor, the typical, but with a battle mage it kind of calls for heavy armor and all that. So it's interesting for me. It's definitely like a fresh experience. Which one's better, Elden Ring or Skyrim? It's very hard to compare the two. Like, I haven't played enough I have played Elden Ring. I never finished Elden Ring fully, but I've definitely played a lot more Skyrim than Elden Ring. I don't know, I feel like Skyrim is more iconic overall, but Elden Ring is a very, very good game. Damn, Morrowind was my first, and I still sometimes play the Overhaul. Excuse me, oh my god. My first was a Dark Elf too. They looked cool. They really did. It was different. I remember getting Daggerfall as a kid and not knowing how to install it. I wasn't ready. Yeah, Daggerfall is, that's an intimidating first any game, especially first Elder Scrolls game. But I thought that Dark Elves, and in general, all the races in Elder Scrolls are very different because they're like so not what you'd be used to if you've played other fantasy games. Like there's like 3 different types of elves, and there's all these different types of humans. Like, how was I supposed to know the difference between a Breton and an Imperial when, like, visually there was very, very little difference between them, in at least in OG Oblivion. And even like Nords, if you're looking at it for the very first time, like, it's not really that easy to distinguish. It's only after you've played the game a little bit and you've, like, walked around and you've met a bunch of Nords and you know that they've got, like, this different voice and, you know, their whole demeanor and everything's different, you can tell the difference. But if it's your very, very first time playing and you just see, like, Nord, Imperial, Breton, like, even Redguard, I mean, there's very little difference, you know? I love how Tamriel is such a traditional fantasy world and absolutely not at the same time. Yeah, it's very interesting because it's got some elements that, like, you would expect in, like, a high fantasy world, and then it's got a bunch of stuff that's just, like, completely out of left field, totally different to what you would expect, and I guess that's what makes it so interesting and also so universally appealing, because it's got enough of both to kind of reel you in, but then also keep you there with all the interesting and different stuff that it's got there, because how many other, like, high fantasy medieval style RPGs are there out there, you know? And then there's Elder Scrolls, and Elder Scrolls is just, like, so iconic, and it's got all these moving parts and all these different things and a huge fan base. And for how different it is, like, even a game like Morrowind is extremely different to, like, a typical medieval world. And yet that has an ginormous fan base, and it's like a cult classic, you know? Learning that the Wood Elves are cannibals was a slap in the face. Are, like, let's say, like, Skyrim time, so up to Skyrim, they're not really cannibals at that point, are they? Or are they still? I guess it depends if you live in Vale and Wood or not, right? All those details are great. Yeah, I love all the details. I love all the little things. Are you also streaming on Twitch? I'm not currently. Is that something that you guys would, like, want for us to stream on Twitch as well? Just because, like, I did used to stream on Twitch exclusively for my Spanish community, but I kind of, like, went on a hiatus. I stopped streaming for a while, and then when I started this YouTube channel, like, I have my whole community here, so I kept the streams here exclusively. But is multi-streaming for both something that you guys would be interested in? Because I know some people just prefer Twitch for the layout and that, but I don't know. I guess it's something that we'd have to kind of decide later on, right? I'm a Spanish ventilador. Es un gusto verte por acá. I think you suit Twitch in personality. I wonder if I should be offended at that or, like, super flattered. For some reason, I feel like it's supposed to be an insult. That's okay. I like streaming on Twitch. It definitely does have more features for streamers and community than YouTube currently does. But all you guys are here, and it's just a lot easier, you know? And I also keep all my VODs here, which is a lot better. Because I've got all my content here, and if somebody doesn't catch the stream, they go back on the VODs. And they don't just last for 2 months. They're here forever, you know? So yeah. Anyways, I think that we're pretty much ready to go. I've set everything up that I wanted. So we're just going to set the volume again, just in case, because I might have changed the volume since the last time we played. So just give me 1 second. And I'm going to make sure that you guys can definitely see it. Yeah, there we go. So the last thing that happened... Wait, let me just... Game audio. Can you guys hear that? The Oblivion theme should start playing now. So that would be... Great work on the YouTube videos lately. Thank you so much. I'm here. Oh, great. Another one. Anyways, well, it's a shame. Okay. Anyways, can you hear the loud and clear? And is it okay? Is my voice okay as well? I did something to the microphone that it's not fully... It's alright. Sounds good. Okay. Alright. I've heard your suggestions, and I've seen that people are saying to look at the local map. So... let's take a look at the local map and see where we have to go. Because I tried, like, 2 doors. I got the keys off of everybody. And... no, we can't hear you. Yes, you can. Everybody's saying you can. Stop trolling. Alright, let's take a look at the local map. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So there's that door into the sanctum. Okay, hold on. This is where I was. This is where we killed all the guards. The guards, like, started piling on, one on top of the other, and then... okay. Here we go. There's a door here. Sewers. No, that's different. That's different. Okay, I was going the right way. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Todo bien? ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo estás? Let's see. Right, so that part is, like, undiscovered down there. Let's see. There's a little hallway. And here's the part where we killed all the guards. And here's the part where we can go up a bit. Oh wait, I've never seen this door before. Did I just like straight up miss this yesterday? I did miss this yesterday. Okay, well we've immediately found where to go, so that's great. We can't see. Oh shit, you can't see? Really? Why am I like not looking at the chat? Hold on. It should appear now, right? Wait. Can you see my map? It's doing weird stuff. You can only see the UI? Only the map and the UI. Okay, I'll try, where's the game capture? Video capture. And then when I go out of it... Ah, yeah, I can't see it either, actually. Hold on. What about now? It should be okay, right? Yeah, it looks fine. I can see it now. Sorry, that's really weird. I don't know why that happened. That's not the first time it's happened. I don't know why Oblivion Remastered with OBS sometimes just, like, doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It's really weird. There you go. Thank you. Thank you guys for telling me that. I really would not have noticed. I should be more attentive to the chat. I really need a second monitor because I'm reading the chat off of something really small. Wait, is there people here? Probably is. We should put on our super sneaky armor for this. Because we're like loud as heck wearing all of this. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying from yesterday, we've immediately found where we need to go, so that's great. I wonder what all of those keys were about. Hey, that means we're probably not gonna have to lockpick anything though, right? Because I was on my final lockpick in that last playthrough, and we actually had to do some safe scumming in order to open the doors. Alright. Ooh, here's our cell.
I have to admit, I'm going to miss you, Dreth. The late night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help.
Someone's out there.
I told you I was going to get out here. My time is almost up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, what's it been? 7, 8 years?
8 years he's been in there.
Run, you and me. I always knew it would end someday.
11 years in this rat-infested hole. But I'm getting out.
11.
And you'll still be stuck in here.
Is that your old friend? It is.
Oh, yeah? And where will you go, huh? What will you do? You can't survive out there, Dreth. You're an animal. You belong in that cage.
I'll remember that when I'm lying on the beaches of Somerset Isle with your wife, you imperial pig.
I don't remember him being that
and
sassy.
Rich, too. Oh, and you'll become a king. You know what I think, Dreth? I think you'll be back. You lot always come back.
With your wife. That hurt me.
All right. I'm tempted to let you out right now if you'll just shut up.
I love the new voice acting. You know what? Yeah, I think the voice acting, like the new voice acting that they've added, the new lines are pretty good. They fit the world really nice. It's just, he's gone? Hey.
Wait, I know you. You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. They went through your cell. You lucky bastard. But you came back? Come on, you've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom, now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come on, friend.
Honestly, he sounds like such a little bitch now that he needs help. The Night Mother says goodbye. No, you're going to die in here.
What? You filthy little maggot. When I get out of here, you're dead. You hear me? Dead. Oh.
That's it. Scheduled for execution. The contract has been fulfilled, but I was unable to prevent the death of any guards. Oh yeah, we killed a whole bunch of guards. I must return to the sanctuary and speak with Vicente Valtieri to receive my reward. Unfortunately, the bonus is forfeit. Unfortunately. Yeah, we're not really about getting So this is his view. When we spawn in, this is what Vaelendreth sees. I mean, you know what? His cell is like shinier. He's got a torch in here. I understand why he acts all high and mighty. Oh wait, our cell has a torch too. Okay, never mind. Let's get out of here. We can get out back this way that we came, right? Surely we then avoid more bloodshed with the guards. The Dunmer are complete assholes. I like them. No, but Vaelendreth, he's all tough, but then he becomes such a little bitch when he needs something. What a beta. Right, this is out. Revisiting favorite places. Yeah, I missed my cell. Okay, I might as well put on my epic armor now. Legion boots. No. But I can sell all this shit. Look at that, that's 50 gold. Very nice. 95 gold for the greaves. Yo. Didn't know I looted all that. Oh wait. Shit. Boots of Cataclysm. There we go. This way's out. Deluxe edition armor. Yeah. We also get horse armor in this style apparently, but I haven't. I don't have a horse yet. I haven't acquired one, so. Oops. Oh, a mud crab that I didn't kill for some reason. Okay. How did that one slip through the cracks? Another one. Where'd all the mud crabs come from suddenly? Oh, the gate is sealed. Wait, this isn't the right way. I think. From the river. Ah, they can come in from outside, can't they? So this is the way out. Nope. I have to follow the trail of the other dead mud crabs from before to find my way out of here. Oh, and this again. Jesus. I was gone for 5 minutes and they did this again. Look. I feel like in original Oblivion, this... I know somebody said that this can happen in original Oblivion. I've never seen this. Ever. The first time that I'm seeing these fishes flop around is in the remaster. I've never seen it happen in the original. I think there's something really wrong with their pathfinding. They keep like glitching onto land and... Like, come on, man. Don't you want to live? You stupid idiot. Jesus. I feel bad even killing them in that compromised position, to be honest. Todd Howard did it again, and he's getting away with it too. It sure does this much, but it's bugged. It does, but not this- oh, it does, but not this much, yeah. So it can happen, but like, it's more of a rare thing, right? Like, I figured this was really weird, because I'd honestly never ever seen that before. 16 times more slaughterfish. What, in the remaster? Okay. Wait, I don't think... Oh yeah, it is the way. We're gonna get given out to for not getting a bonus again. But like, to be fair, it wasn't my fault that the guards have really large ears that can hear really well. I was sneaking as best as I could. They still heard me. I don't know if I want to play this or Expedition 33. Yeah, I was reading about Expedition 33 and they're saying it's like really, really good. And I mean, it's getting all this positive feedback and like, bear in mind, it came out around the same time as this Oblivion Shadow Drop, which is like a very, very tough spot to come out in. It's like, you know, the worst competition you could possibly imagine. This is like a game developer's worst nightmare, I would say, you know? And yet, they seem to be doing really, really well. I've seen people say really good things about it. I haven't played it myself yet, and I haven't looked into too many things about it, but I did see the trailer for it well before it came out. And I thought it looked alright then. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. Northern Lights, the Oblivion Gate, and the Alien Well. That is stunning. Screenshot saved. Okay. I'm going to turn this shit in. Also, does anybody know about, this is for separate for console creation. Content creation. Console commands for removing the hood. Because I have one that does it, but the problem with it is that it makes my game freeze and crash 9 times out of 10. So sometimes it does work, so I can film successfully. But other times, it completely just freezes my game and crashes. By the way, look at this. Isn't this stunning? So the light from inside the church makes you see these lit up from the outside. I think that that is gorgeous. That's really, really great that they did that. In general, whatever they did with the lighting in this game, like how during the daytime there's like actual light coming through the windows and stuff, it's great. It actually looks so cool. Stained glass. Yeah, it looks lovely, doesn't it? Morrowind should be next. Do you really think a Morrowind remaster is something that you'd want? Have you modded this remaster? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. Who knows? Angelikatosh going through her modding the games arc? Who knows? I do wish this door was glowing though, like in the original. It's unreal, yeah. Todd Howard is a genius. Alright. Let's get it over with. Let's get yelled at. Where is...
Valen Dreth lies dead, but why the unsanctioned bloodshed? You seem to lack discipline. Here is your reward, but I'm afraid the bonus is forfeit.
In my defense, I'm just loud as fuck, so there was nothing that I could have done about that.
I've heard so much about you. Welcome to our family.
I wish they didn't change her voice.
I have a special contract that needs fulfillment. In truth, I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on
Is this the
your
vampire dude? Yeah, it is. Vicente. Download a mod to make it glow. Bethesda will keep on remastering Skyrim. Don't give them any ideas, brother. I've actually seen people full on saying that they would like a Skyrim remaster now after this has come out. Contract.
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked
I love
man.
this man. Or this quest.
Are you ready?
This man. Yeah, I am ready.
You must go to the city of Chorrol and break into the house of Francois Motierre. Inside, you will find Motierre waiting for you.
Hiccup counter
Do
3.
not
No
kill
way.
him. You see, Francois Motierre is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here. You will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Motierre's death in the enforcer's presence. Motierre himself will provide more details. This is an unusual contract. Motierre had to make a special arrangement with us before it was
Blink
approved.
counter. How have you counted
I
it?
trust in your professionalism.
Morrowind needs a full remake, not just a remaster. Yeah, that's a controversial one for me because
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
I feel like
There you are.
a Morrowind remake would
welcome.
take away from so much of the magic of Morrowind. Like, there's the good side to it, right, as well? The, like, people that haven't experienced Morrowind because it's just too dated for them and they don't think that they could play it in its current state would get to experience the game and the lore in-game. It's great. But the other side of it is, and I think that that's especially true for fans of the game that have loved it for years and, you know, like it the way that it is and have been perfectly happy with just modding out the stuff that they don't like. I think that for them, a major issue will be everything related to art style, art direction, the way that things look. Like, it's impossible to please everybody, but I think with something like Morrowind...
Break the law on my watch, will you? I'll be confiscating a stolen goods. Oh, and no gold to pay your fine.
Bro, I haven't taken shit.
Off to the lockup, then.
I have not taken anything. I have... My bounty is 4,000 gold? What? How did I accumulate such a high bounty? What did I take? No way, man.
Then pay with your blood.
You're tweaking. I'm out of here.
Watch out!
This guy's just done. He's finished as well. Let's go. We're leaving. The guards you killed. Oh, 1,000 bounty for each kill. Ah, well, you see, he said stolen goods. Ah. So. Oh no, wait, they always say stolen goods, never mind. Yeah, I did possibly have a few indiscretions with some guards. And this one's about to turn into an indiscretion as well if he doesn't stop following me. Look at how pretty the sky is though, dude. Man, I wish this man would stop ruining the scenery for me. He just killed that wolf for no reason. Stolen goods. Stealing hearts? Yep, everywhere I go, look at me. Fort Farragut. I do not know if this is where I really want to go. With this man that won't stop following me. Jesus, dude, you have some sort of an issue. But look at how beautiful that is. Wow. I know the music is really... okay. Like... You are... No, never mind. I can't time the blocking right at all. Stop, you violated the law. Fat Steve, thank you for that donation. Great timing. Yo, leave me the fuck alone, dude. Okay. I'm out of breath as well. Like, a life of crime really just isn't for me. I'm not physically fit enough to do this shit. Palace Mountains. I hope some sort of a Spriggan appears out of nowhere and kills him. Get out. Way Shrine of Julianus. Continue your penance to earn the gods' forgiveness. Look, I've even asked the gods for forgiveness. So if the gods can forgive me, you can too. Chorrol gamer moment, yeah. This whole stream. Fusroda. But being an outlaw is fun. Yeah, it's fun. But, I mean, there's a lot of running around. Jesus, who's barking? Did someone just bark? You know, where's my Dark Brotherhood family when I need them? Who is barking? Yo, this guy has a different voice actor. But, I'm pretty sure his noise that he just made when he swung at me was Wes Johnson. Got a restoration spell? I actually do. I do, right? Yeah. Yo! There's other shit that's like... Yeah, there's other stuff here that's not supposed to be. Oh god. Maybe? Maybe I can summon Skeleton and get him to like fight with the skeleton for a while? Oops. Hold on. Yeah, get distracted. The Oreo skeleton it's called. No, he didn't get distracted. My skeletons are useless. They don't help at all. Where are we going at all? Oh my god. Okay. We need to come up with a game plan. Knights of the Thorn Lodge. Surely they'd help me out. Dude, leave me alone. Take the skeleton instead. Nope, the wolf takes the skeleton. Great. Not at all what I wanted. Okay. Steal a black horse. Do you think this guy would dismount and I can take his horse and leave? At some point I'm gonna have a high enough bounty that I'll just get attacked on sight. Like it'll be literally on sight. Is this not- wait, this might actually be it. Okay. Yes, he did dismount. Okay. We're adding a charge to ourselves, but it's okay.
Put that treacherous little filch.
Put that back.
Dare you steal from me?
Yep, we're off. Bye-bye, bitches. There's no first-person view. So this is like Skyrim. I think Skyrim doesn't let you have a first-person view when you're mounted on horseback either. Why is he so damn committed? I don't know, but he will not be able to outrun my- yeah. I'm losing them. I'm losing him. Let's go. I couldn't enjoy the nice sky, god damn it. Watch, he still follows. Well, he's gonna have to stop at some point. We're going to the border at Skyrim. Nice escape. Guard is stream sniping. For real. Reported. Put the horse back. Yes, sir. I'll put it right back where I found it. What race is your character? Have a guess. Great, well done. That was some action there. Yeah, look at all that action. We're slowly getting away from them, right? Are they still there? No, I can't even see them anymore. I can't even see them. But I still have the battle music. Yeah, I hope the battle music stops soon.
Who's there?
Oh, you I can handle. Hey, stop killing the horse, you stupid. There we go, now we're gonna have peaceful music. Oh, another lockpick. We get 2 tries this time. Let's see what else is here. Nah, it was just this one woman out here. Oh, yo, I think she poisoned the horse with her arrow. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. We gotta sell some stuff, too. Disease. It's the DLC armor you're wearing. Yeah, it is. There's like a new side quest that they added for you to be able to get it, which was really fun to do. There is other armor as well, which I'm sure comes with another side quest that I've never done before. But... oh no, it's wolves. Okay, wait, that's the bridge to the Imperial City, isn't it? I should have fast traveled while we were, safe. But it's okay, we can get to the bridge. Will this guard attack me on sight? Because I've got an Imperial Legion horse. You wish it had more closed helmets? Wait, is he actually coming from... oh, he's swinging at the wolf. Are we good? You and me? Jesus.
You're pathetic. That the best you can do? Well now.
Yo!
What do we have here?
No!
Caught in the act and no gold.
They're actually going at me on sight. Should I kick the bucket and go to jail? Because this is gonna last forever? Or should I like join the Thieves Guild and get them to like... because can't the Thieves Guild get rid of my whole bounty? It looks more cool compared to the original armor sets. Yeah, go to jail. Pay with your blood apparently is another option. Well, I don't really want to do that. I kind of like being alive, you know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, because I feel like we're just going to keep getting into this issue. And I'm never going to have 4,000 gold to pay this bitch. And I don't know what I've stolen. I've got no stolen goods on me.
Criminal scum.
I threw away the shoes that I stole because I had too much stuff. Well, this is a little sad looking, isn't it? He's just here. I like how they put me in third person view when they put me in jail. Maybe I can... make my great escape. I'm not doing nothing. The door just opened by itself. I'm not responsible for the people that don't lock doors out here. Any other criminals about? Nope. Nobody saw that shit. Onward to freedom. Oh yeah. I haven't closed the door behind myself. Must have been the wind. I'm gonna get put right back where I started. You would think that when they put you away, they would take away the lockpicks as well. Not if you put them in a special pouch. There's a guard literally walking into the door right here, and as soon as I open it, he's gonna like fall down on top of me. Did you guys see the foot clipping through the door?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Alright. I've run out of lockpicks and I cannot open my evidence chest. Alright. Haul me away. Hey, excuse me. I yield. I yield. I yield.
Die, damn you!
Where? I have rights. Hello? Okay, well I just closed the door on him and he gave up. Hello, I yield. I have rights. What is this? Yo! Well, I gotta punch in. Cause you get no rights. The Nibene Basin. Is this before I got arrested? Alright, God damn it, we're back to the start. Your time is up, Mr. Kidders. I need to like find another guard that will like be willing to haul me away. Right. This isn't the way that I need to go. This is getting a hashtag on Twitter. Is there any one of them that I can yield to, or are they all just gonna be bitches about it? Die, damn you. I literally did nothing wrong. I'm going to the chapel for protection. Can't kill anybody in the chapel. The divines will not smile upon that. Such a bad cat. I'm a good cat. See? You can't kill me in here. That the best you can do? Just killed every guard you see for the playthrough. Yeah. I have a bounty of 4,000 gold. I have no idea how it got so high. I didn't realize that the... Because, you see, I killed all the guards in the... Where I was at. You know, when we were going to kill Valendreth? I killed all the guards there, so there was no witnesses to know that I killed all the guards. Right? I'm starting the main quest. Good luck. Right, there's stables here, so we can just steal a horse and make our escape again. Until we meet another guard and we'll just go to jail. Virtuo's Dev here. Hope you're having a great playthrough. Wow, it's so nice to see you here. Oh my god, for real? Are you really a dev for Virtuos? Because that's really epic if you are. And if you really are, I just want to say that you guys did a fantastic job and I'm really having a fun time. And for me that kind of says a lot because I'm somebody that's generally against remasters and remakes, but I'm having an incredibly fun time with this and I'm super impressed and I'm really happy that, that this exists. So thank you, if it really is somebody from Virtuos. I hope you're not fibbing, says someone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the lead director of Virtuos. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Maybe I'm a little bit gullible, but if it really is, because to be honest, the chat's very small and I actually can't really read the name of the person. But if it really is, then that's fun. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, where was I supposed to go? Chorrol. Am I just gonna get immediately stopped? For real, a game designer. Been with Virtuos for 3 years now. Glad you're loving it, Queen. Wow! Oh my god.
Break the law on my watch.
Well, there we go.
I'll be confiscating your stolen goods. Oh, and no gold to pay your fine.
No.
It's off to the lockup then.
It's off to the lockup. Alright, this time I'll actually serve my sentence.
Rot, criminal scum.
I'm not criminal scum, I'm just misunderstood. Look at me. Does that look like scum to you? It's just a little kitty cat. All of your possessions have been confiscated. You'll get them back when you're released. Great. Good thing I didn't have my skooma on me. One armor skill decreased by 1, athletics by 2, blade by 1. Wow. What a shame. All of your possessions have been confiscated. You get them back when you're released. Well, I've been released. Where's all my possessions? There we go. I better get dressed. This is so like... I feel like I'm losing my dignity. There we go. Oh. Oh, the Blade of Woe looks nice. Silver longsword is what we've been using, right? Yeah. Okay, well now we are a legal citizen. Sleep to service. Okay, let's take a nap in this inn right here so we can level up, because I'm pretty sure I can level right now. We need a skooma dealing mod.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you?
Oh,
They
it's
went off
this
into
guy.
the forest to fight those monsters, and I'm worried about them.
You guys remember that quest? This is the woman that sleeps right in her job. Dedication.
What?
Oh, she's a little scary looking. Bed.
I have a room ready if you need it for the night.
Why is she looking
It'll
up?
be 10 gold.
It's like
Interested?
my face is like up here. She's like fixated on like a fly on the wall in front of her. I'll take it.
The
Thank
room's
you.
yours for the night. It's just upstairs, the first door on the left. Sleep well.
All right, I will
Be
sleep well,
seeing
thank
you.
Be seeing ya.
What is it now?
She's just stuck in the
I
door.
take
She's
it
like,
you
what is
want
it now?
something. Well, what is it?
Wait, what?
Have you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild?
I've often thought about joining the Fighters Guild.
No, you haven't. Draugr jockey. Stop. Okay. We've slept. You've ascended to level 4. It's all suddenly obvious to you. You just have to concentrate. All the energy and time you've wasted, it's a sin. But without the experience you've gained, taking risks, taking responsibility for failure, how could you have understood? Yeah, how could I have understood without sleeping, spending the night in jail? Alright, let's up our strength a bit, because we like to carry a lot of stuff around. Let's up our intelligence, and... Actually, I want to do a little bit more endurance this time as well. Confirm.
Take this. It's from a friend.
Oh no! I'm going to get sidetracked again!
Morning.
What is it now?
The chestnut handy stables
No.
now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
Have you seen
I
Armand
see.
Christoph?
I heard that the Countess is quite upset lately.
Oh no.
Apparently
As if
someone
my
stole
bounty wasn't
something.
high enough the last time. What the fuck is that armor? So this armor is from the deluxe edition. Here. This is what I look like in daylight. This is Chorrol, by the way. We haven't been to Chorrol yet. Ooh, let's go see the big tree. Is that it? Nice.
What is it now? Have you ever been interested in
That's pretty nice.
just
What? There's like actual dogs instead of just wolves in this game? Yo!
they say syndicates of
Kazoon and Bailey. That's so cool. They're walking a little funky. They're a little slow, aren't they? But that's pretty cool. I like that they did that. Except what's going on with this walk? Where are they going? Where's their owner? Is it her? Is this the woman that says she loves dogs?
Be gone, weakling. I have no use for you.
Sorry. Oh my god.
greetings to you.
Where's your mom? Wow. They walk like cats, yeah. Look at this cat looking at these dogs. Evolution wasn't kind to everybody. Alright, let's go see... I want to see the natural light from the windows in the Mages Guild Hall. I was thinking about that. And then we'll find,
How are you?
Fine.
I lived in the Imperial
yeah,
City
look at
for a
that.
while.
There's light coming.
But city life just isn't for me. I'm
Let's see
much
upstairs.
happier and
Excuse me.
I heard any
Someone
news
from
from
Oh.
the
the ghost of
provinces?
Lord Glindra.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
How long
The
good to know.
road to Bruma.
See you.
I think
Are there
I'll
other
avoid
windows out
that
here?
road
Good to
at
see
night
you.
for a while.
Yes.
Do you think what happened to Kavanch
So much to listen
could
about.
happen here?
Do you ever do any shopping
Absolutely.
at Northern?
Why is everybody talking at the
Have
same
you heard
time?
any word about
there in
the
a while.
other
Oh my god, shut
provinces?
up,
I will
shut
soon
up,
now.
shut up.
So I've heard.
Jesus, it's too loud in there. Jesus. Hola, amiga, Lisandro here with job account. Oh,
How do you do?
wow.
What's new with you?
Guardería
They say
Florida. Bueno,
syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of
me
Imperial
voy a poner en
House
contacto
kids
con ellos
inside.
para decirles que tú andas viendo streams en vez de trabajar.
It's you. Hi.
It's you. Hi, all the guards know me.
Countess is quite upset lately. Apparently, someone stole something very
Ooh,
personal.
the painting quest is here as well. Wait, hold on. He lives here, Motierre.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
Oh, this is the really nice one. Yes, I am. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
Yeah, this is Dharma. She'll get kidnapped later. And you'll feel so bad for her that you'll want to rescue her. Mother.
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Chorrol.
Great.
Bye.
That Angelikatosh
Eres muy hermosa, muchas gracias. No seas traidora. Nah, yo no sería así. Bueno, igual sí. Typical Oblivion, 5 conversations at once. Yeah, I know, it was getting a little bit overwhelming for me. Is this his house? I think so. Oh wait. It's locked? Don't want nobody catching me opening doors I shouldn't be opening. Alright, we've got one lockpick. You know what? I'm not even ashamed of it. You've run out of lockpicks. That's not a problem. No guts, no glory. We used ChatGPT to program the remaster. You did. Oh yeah, because you said you were the CEO or whatever. This is so upsetting to me. I'm determined to open this stupid door. Got any tips for learning Russian? Yeah, just like speak as much as you can, listen as much as you can. Try to like watch YouTubers in Russian and listen to music in Russian, and watch like movies and stuff in Russian as well with subtitles. That really, really helps. Okay. Wait. Blin! I was so close! I was so close! Top 1000 words are like 99% of a given language. Top 1000 words? What do you mean? Blin! You can do it. More and more I start to lose faith in myself and my abilities to pick the locks on these stupid doors. It's literally, I've got one lockpick left. One brain cell, one lockpick. Okay. 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 No. Yes. Finally. Oh my god.
Oh. Well,
Oh!
hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about.
His eyes, dude!
I've been expecting
His
you.
eyes.
We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've
Dang,
sent
got
an
it on
enforcer
first
to kill
try.
me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
You obviously startled him. Yeah, I like that. Go on, Motierre. I'm listening. No, by Sithis, spit it out, you worm.
Oh, sorry. Please, I'm sorry. See, when Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. Then
Mustache
you
game
cut
off
me
the
with
charts.
knife and
Yeah,
it
you're
looks
right.
like I die. You must then flee from Chorrol, and hides his heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Chorrol Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides his heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
Alright, give me the knife. Wait, or did I get it already? Blade of Woe.
Now is not...
Wait a minute.
Motierre, I know you're in there.
This is it, isn't it?
My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in.
Yeah.
You can beg for your life.
Oops.
Not that it will do you any good.
I did it too early. Motierre has been slashed. There we go.
That's the best.
Yo, dude, I just, like, helped you. Yo. Where's my sword? Hold on. I'm getting slashed. Your apparel is broken. Oh shit. Need to fix my stuff. Yeah. Dead. Okay. Wait, how much space do I have? I have space to carry a bit of his stuff. I could probably sell some of it. I need to really start selling stuff to have money. Also, chainmail boots. Nice. One, 4. What's broken? Oh, the greaves are broken. Okay, I need to... Actually, I have a repair hammer, I think. Might as well kind of... What else am I wearing? Oh, the silver longsword, yeah. That's it. I'm done with repair hammers. I don't have any more. Didn't really fix a whole lot, but anyways. A little bit of everything. Armor skill increased. You should rest. Oh, we're gonna be level 5 now in a minute. Alright, then we're gonna have to go to the Chapel Undercroft. Killing him is kind of base, though. The constant need to repair everything. Yeah, there's probably a blacksmith somewhere in Chorrol. Gotta go find them. Oh, there it is, right there. How convenient. Fire and steel. That's such a cliche name for a blacksmith. I don't even... 0 points for creativity, to be honest. Check your journal. My journal. Why? Quests. Assassinated man. I now must return to the sanctuary and report my... Wait, what? Oh! I wasn't supposed to kill him. Shit, I failed. Should I revive Motierre anyway?
Hello.
God damn it. I keep messing everything up for the Dark... This is like my worst Dark Brotherhood run ever. The very last time that I was doing like a full playthrough of Oblivion and I was doing Dark Brotherhood, I purposefully decided to do it completely perfect with all the bonuses and everything without messing anything up. And this time I'm doing all sorts of blunders. I completely forgot that you weren't supposed to kill that bitch. Alright, I should probably, sell her some stuff, bruh. Reload the save. Yeah? Do I have one? Hold on. Well, I have this one where I'm at his house. Alright. So I just leave? I just, like, don't kill him? You gotta pick the lock again. Nah, cause, look,
well,
we can just, skip all this.
After that, you must flee if you... Got all that?
I wasn't listening to him when he said I should flee, for some reason. Where's my weapons? There we go. Alright. Oops. Alright, this time.
I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life.
Just run out of the town. Don't kill the Argonian, yeah. I've completely forgotten about that. Okay. Not this time. Good old reload. That did not happen. This is me doing it on first try perfectly. None of you saw the reload. It didn't happen. The guards might kill him, though. That's not my responsibility, though. That's not me killing him.
No, really. Look out.
Yeah, look at him. He's gonna die because he's an idiot. He chases you, just leave town. Skooma addict switcheroo. Yeah. I fled Chorrol. He has not been killed. I now must wait. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Now I need to go back to Chorrol because I want to sell my stuff at that blacksmith and fix it again. Hold on. Where's the repair hammer? Didn't I have a repair hammer? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Now, we're gonna go sell some shit.
Hello.
Yep.
If it's broken, I can fix it.
Okay, and the longsword as well. And now, gonna sell.
I offer the finest
because I've got a
goods
bunch
and
of stuff to
lowest
sell.
prices in all Cyrodiil.
Let's haggle a little bit.
I can't make that deal.
Okay, just one lower rate.
I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
I can't afford to do that.
I'm sure you can.
I can't make that deal.
Okay, finally.
You've made a good bit of...
Steel helmet. What else have I got? I got the goblin staff that I'm still like refusing to sell for some reason. Planter, sapphire, torch. I'm gonna keep all this shit. Yeah.
Thank you for your business. Bye.
I have an auto haggle mod. So it like automatically sets it to like the perfect setting where you'll definitely get the deal. So I have to, okay, so this is that I have to wait a day, right? I must now wait a day so Motierre can be discovered and be placed in the Chapel Undercroft, yeah. Okay. Let's do that, 24 hours. Your wizard's getting boycotted, mate. I can't make that deal. I can't do that. They're so dramatic. They almost sound like offended. I can't make that deal. Do I look like someone that could make that deal? Okay. Then we have to go to the chapel. Could you play Oblivion in Russian or in Spanish just as naturally? Yeah, no problem. I speak both languages fluently. It's not a problem. I'm playing it in English, obviously, because my stream's in English. It would actually be interesting to play Oblivion in Russian, if there is like an official, or some sort of a good translated Russian version of it, because I've never played Oblivion in Russian. Or Spanish, for that matter. Chapel Undercroft. Wait. Where is he at? Oh, he's down here. Look at him. That's it, I have to go back to...
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft.
Skyrim has a Russian dub. It does, yeah,
here,
I've seen it.
Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb.
Great,
this
thanks for
Undercroft
mentioning
is, well, quite cursed.
I like
Any
the echo when he
desecration will
speaks.
cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place. I can hear them coming as we speak. You must protect me. Escort me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Chorrol. Ah, here they come. Oh, my Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
Margaret. Yeah. Where's she at?
Die,
Well. Yep, Aunt Margaret wasn't looking too great. There's no chest or anything here, is there? You can sleep here? Oh, you cannot sleep when enemies are nearby. Okay. Well. Wait, my sword. I'm killing him with something else. Oops. There it is. Oops, sorry. Did not mean to hit you. Let's get out of here, bro. Привет, как тебе ремастер? Мне нравится. Меня вполне устраивает. Есть, конечно, пару моментов. Ну. Даже не знаю, можно было и лучше сделать, или это просто по факту ремастер так бы и выглядело, да. Просто не нравится то, что есть. Но вообще все нормально. Иногда надо просто чем-то насладиться. Можно на все всегда жаловаться, везде находить какие-нибудь там недостатки, проблемы. Но вообще мне нравится. Мне кажется, что в интернете очень много бессмысленной дискуссии, бессмысленные всякие проблемы находят люди. То, что совсем не проблема. Это просто из-за того, что это ремастер и выглядит по-другому. Ну а как еще должно было выглядеть, по идее? Ко всему можно придраться на самом деле. Jesus, they are so loud. Was that necessary to say it's so loud?
They went off into the forest to fight
Leave me alone.
What do you want?
Wait, that's it. It's not you who's meant to speak, just
I'm worried
Motierre.
about.
Ah, the Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin. Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
Goodbye. Are you worried of AI VTubers that speak all the languages taking your job? No, not at all. There's probably some sort of an audience out there for that, but like me personally, if I don't even know if that's a thing or not, what you're saying to me, but if that is a thing, to be honest, if I'm gonna watch a creator, I do prefer to watch somebody who's actually a real person, a real creator, regardless of the languages they speak or don't speak, as long as I can understand them, right? In that sense, for me, you cannot replace real people, real creators, you know? AI VTubers creeps me out. So that's actually a thing. But like, what does that mean? That means like its audience is just like people that are looking at like a literal AI thing. So not only is it a VTuber, so it's like an avatar, not like the person itself. It's also just AI behind the avatar. Анжелика, привет. Скажи, как человек, который разговаривает на нескольких языках, на каком языке ты чаще всего думаешь? Смотря о чем я думаю. Смотри, если это что-то связано, не знаю, с моим домом, с семьей, там, с какими-нибудь домашними делами, то на русском. А если что-нибудь там по каналу, по работе, тогда на английском. Бывает на испанском, у меня еще испанский канал есть. Зависит от чего, о чем я думаю.
I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
It fills my heart with warmth to see you.
Now, he gave me this Cruelty's Heart. Fortify willpower and self-fortify strength. I love that. Great. What does it look like? Ooh. Very pretty. Look at that. Trilingual stream. Angelika's the Terminator. Why am I the Terminator? Is this what... Yeah. This is what was the key that he gave me. Немецкий проще? Проще, чем что? Чем русский? Who gives me my next contract? For sure, a real person has more... Sorry. A real person are more interesting. AI in bot, as in bot pretending to be human, convincingly.
I heard about your most
it must
recent
help
contract.
to reach multiple local
I
audiences.
just wanted to
when you create
congratulate you on a job well done. You had quite the time of it, or so I hear.
Ah, yes, that was quite a situation I got myself into. But I have to admit, I had quite a bit of fun cleaning up my own mess.
He's so
Sometimes
creepy.
I wonder how you survive it all without me being there to watch your back.
Ah, well, I'd love to continue chatting, but I have to prepare for my next contract. You know, that Mages Guild matter. You understand.
Ooh, the Mages
Sithis
Guild
be
matter.
with you, brother. You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself.
Is it easy for you to just whip out
Tell
another
me how
language
I
like
can
that?
help.
I mean, I have a lot of practice, you know?
Well,
Okay.
now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end.
What a shame.
Instead, you must report to Ochiva.
Okay, now we
here
go
in
to
the
Ochiva.
sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on, and is waiting for you as we speak. Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit.
No, thank you.
You-
No. No,
Yes,
thank you.
I can understand your trepidation. For it is not every day one is invited to join the ranks of the undead, eh?
Nope.
If you ever change your mind, fear not. My offer will always be open. Simply return and speak to me about the dark gift and...
Yeah, no. That's one thing
Spill
that I
some
will
blood
not
for
be
me, dear
speaking
brother.
to you about. No, thank you. Ух ты, я случайно наткнулся на твой канал, я очень удивился. Я очень удивилась, когда узнала, что ты еще и на русском разговариваешь. Мне нравится твой контент. Большое спасибо. Добро пожаловать. Все, нам, наверное, придется открывать русский канал. У нас... я не ожидала, что у нас здесь столько русскоговорящих будет на канале, если честно. Оказывается, очень много фанатов Elder Scrolls из русскоязычной комьюнити. А этого я не знала. Я просто в Рунете никогда ничего про Elder Scrolls не видела. Никогда. Только когда я сама вот открыла этот канал, и на английском, главное, на английском, только тогда поняла, что у вас довольно много. Alright, where's Ochiva? I couldn't find Ochiva the last time either. It's been a while since I see her. Bro, you left him on red. Who? Who did I leave on red? Нас много. Ну вот, замечательно. Nope, this is that orc. I'm finding it hard to actually see in here. Maybe if I get a torch. Hold on. There we go. Maybe I can find Ochiva this way. There's just a bunch of food. She might be in the training room. Oblivion made the vampires like Nosferatu.
Can you spare a moment?
Nope, that's not her.
What is it?
I've been meaning to ask you about your last contract.
Nope. I have to sleep. Good luck, enchanting lady. Thank you. Good night. Okay, is it her?
It fills my...
No, I keep seeing her brother.
Dear friend, may I steal a moment
Oh,
of
the
your
side
time?
quest.
I have a rather delicate situation I was hoping you could help me with. This is a personal matter, and will have no bearing on your standing within the Dark Brotherhood. Would you like to hear more?
I would absolutely like to hear more.
I find your decision most agreeable. Now, the details. Far south of here, on the southern end of Cyrodiil, lies a swamp called Bogwater.
Dogwater.
Hiding in that swamp, you will find an Argonian shadow scale named Scartail. Kill this renegade, and bring me his heart as proof of the deed.
Alright, we'll do it.
May you walk always in the shadow of
But I want to find the Chiva. There she is. She's so hard to locate. Oh my god.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you.
You live in Ireland, I
As
do.
Vicente surely told you,
Приятно
your time
смотреть
working
тебя
with him has come
как на
to an
русском,
end.
так и на английском. Have a good stream.
From
Thank you
now
so
on,
much.
you will receive
Руслан,
all
большое спасибо.
assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now.
Alright, let's do it.
In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
Removed from existence. That's such a great way to say that you want to kill somebody. That you must remove them from existence. I love that.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about
This
his
quest
schedule.
is actually kind of sad.
This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is?
Philida, that self-righteous lapdog.
Quite. Then you know he has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood, and doesn't
Will, thank you so much
appreciate
for the
when we
donation. I really
operate
appreciate it.
within the
Thank you so
Imperial
much.
City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. Definitely indoors with no other people around. A secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
This one's an easy enough bonus to get from what I remember.
You come speak with me, yet you do not bear Scartail's heart. Please, you must slay that traitorous snake, so Ochiva and I can find peace. May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
I live in Manchester, but my neighborhood is full of Irish people. Must be a fun neighborhood. Oh, we're definitely not going the right way. We need to be... Excuse me. Hiccup again. Hiccup counter 5. Or 6 at this stage. I have the game going finally. Where did you go to find the Dark Brotherhood quest? It has been years since I played. Well, you see, you don't find the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood finds you after you've done some questionable deeds. Hola Angelica, el otro día un perfil falso haciéndose pasar por ti, me envió un mensaje diciéndome WhatsApp me y un número de teléfono extranjero. Casi caigo en la trampa porque tenía tu misma foto. Oigan, tengan mucho cuidado con gente que promete que les va a dar mi número de teléfono, porque yo no hago ese tipo de cosas. O sea, nadie sensato en el internet va a compartir su número de teléfono en el internet. Tengan mucho cuidado. And actually, you know what? I've seen this happen a couple times in the comments. I don't know if anyone else that has commented on like any of my posts recently, particularly the community posts, if this has happened to you. But basically, there's this thing where like a bot account will respond to a comment that I've also responded to, and what they do basically is they take my profile picture and they put like their channel name as my name, and they send you a WhatsApp number that you're supposed to add, which is supposedly me, but it's not. It's really annoying. It happens quite a lot. This happened with Telegram before as well, but it's happening with WhatsApp now. Just really important. Nobody in their right mind should share their phone number openly like that in the internet. Unless you want to be getting a bunch of like scam phone calls, then go right ahead. If you feel a little bit lonely and you want to speak to a couple of scammers, that's fine. But yeah, if someone's sharing supposedly my phone number, it's just a bot. I've tried blocking them, but like sometimes they create their accounts too fast, and like by the time I get to see them, they've already like sent that comment, I don't know, 19 or 20 times on my channel. So they do this with every YouTuber. Yeah, like I've seen this on other channels as well, so just know that nobody is actually going to share their phone number like that in comments on YouTube. Nobody does that. So
I do have.
I'll take it.
Very
Let's take a nap. Let's level up.
Bye.
And then let's go find Fainlin. Wasn't it Elven Gardens district that he lives in? He lives with his girlfriend, I think. Me lo envió cuando te escribí que debí de ser tu 100k suscriptor y por eso no me di cuenta. Ya, es que lo he visto, eso pasa no solo en mi canal, lo he visto pasar en varios canales. Entonces solo ten cuidado porque no soy yo. Alright, let's sleep a couple hours. Honestly, this is a good way to teach thirsty folks a good lesson. So this has actually happened to me before. This is like some deep Angelikatosh lore. Hold on, I'll tell you now in a second. This is a bit spicy. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, and more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Great. Let's up our strength again. Intelligence. I'm gonna give a bit more to endurance now as well. Yeah, so, you guys know that I used to do the Spanish channel, and at one point I started having a very big problem with fake accounts. So people that would just like take my pictures and set up whole like Facebook, Instagram accounts, whatever. And I mean, I think that people that are maybe better versed in the internet definitely know it's a fake account, or obviously if it's someone, I don't know, that can tell somehow that it's a fake account, yeah, you'll know. But a lot of people apparently couldn't tell that those accounts were fake, and they were using my photos and my name, and they would start full-blown conversations with people. So this lasted for a while, and one day on Instagram, because I knew about these fake accounts, and I would report them to Facebook, and Facebook would do absolutely nothing about them. They wouldn't remove them. They would just they would say, we found no issue with this account. So at one point I get these messages on Instagram from a couple of people, and they were like, and I mean my actual Facebook account. And, no, sorry, my actual Instagram account is where they would send me messages, and they would be like, I really enjoyed the conversation that we were having the other day, is what they would tell me. And they would say it in like a really flirty way. And I was a little bit like, weirded out by this. Like, what do you mean the conversation that we had the other day? I've never spoken to you before in my life, you know? And it turns out these fake accounts were having these really spicy conversations with these people. They were sending them fake explicit photos that obviously weren't mine because they don't exist. So they would take photos from somewhere and they would send them and say that they were mine. And these people, the guys that were talking to this fake account, would send pictures of themselves in an undignified pose or whatever. And then those accounts suddenly disappeared, and they were like, they found my real account, and they're like, yeah, I really enjoyed the conversation that we were having. Why did it stop? And I was like, dude, we weren't having a conversation. What are you talking about? Can you send me screenshots of exactly what happened, please? Because it wasn't me. So they were super embarrassed because they were sending their undignified photos to this fake account. And they believed in it and stuff. And I mean, like somebody said, like, it serves them right for thinking that that kind of thing could be possible, that someone would do that. But also, like, I did feel kind of bad for them because they're after sending some really sensitive photos to someone who they don't know who, you know what I mean? And, it's upsetting, you know?
Isn't Tertius a dreamboat? I'm Romana Valeria. I'm such a lucky girl.
Is that Tertius right there?
It is so hard to find a man you can trust in this big city. Sure, Tertius has had his share of girls. Just look at him. But all that's changed now.
Is that Tertius?
Good day.
Yeah, it is!
A copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox.
She was just talking about him, like, and he was right there. Are they, like, they're not a couple, what? Right? I don't remember this for some reason.
Take care.
Oops. Hold on.
Get your Black Horse Courier here.
The woes of Coomerism. That's really bad. Okay, I'm not able to find Phelan. I don't remember where exactly he was. Hold on, quests. Imperial City, elf named Phelan. Find a high elf named Phalian. Phalian, not Phelan. Phalian. I should actually just have asked in the... Wait. In the market district, there's a marker. Thanks for the laugh. Regarding Phalian, He lives in the Tiber Septim. Oh, he does. He lives in the. You're right. That's in the Talos Plaza district, isn't it? Yeah. He lives there with his girlfriend. I remember that. Talos Plaza district. They have absolutely no awareness. So, because I ended up making a video about that at the time on that particular channel, and
what is it, citizen?
I ended up on Spanish national television, talking about that exact story as well. There's a lot of lore, guys. There we go. Tiber Septim Hotel. There's a lot of shit that I've already kind of been through before this channel even came about. You know. Hold on. Oh, something is happening right now. Hold on. Can you guys just give me 1 second? Someone said to stop by Grubby's stream. Is he, like... Is he watching my stupid documentary right now? Hold on.
Hi.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members.
Oh my god, he is?
Not bad work for some folks.
Oh, Jesus.
I've heard others say the same.
This is so embarrassing.
Farewell.
No way. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dear. Did you guys see my last video that I made? The freaking Warcraft 3 documentary? Hold on. It looks like Grubby's actually watching it right now, which is... That's really weird. Okay, hold on. Let me just put a pause on this for 1 second, because that's actually a little bit unexpected. Grubby on Twitch, yeah. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Hold on. What? Oh Jesus. Okay, wait. I'm going to mute the game for 1 second just to see. He's probably cooking me right now in his chat, right? Hold on. Options. Sound, master volume. Okay. Oh Jesus. No way, hold on. How can I do this? Is it window capture maybe? So, window capture. Oops. Hold on. Window capture. I just need to... I don't remember how to do this. Wait. Is it Chrome? There it is. Okay. So...
Managing skills?
No, she's
if
microwave.
I'm pulling back, I pulled back my entire team instead of just the units that needed to go back.
Hold on.
And
Oh
with
god.
That, I was missing out on quite a lot of...
He's...
Tier 1 army. You just kill them. They do nothing even on insane. Yeah, I feel like they're a bit broken. Like, normal does more.
Oh shit. I'm like made to watch ads right now and stuff as well. This is so weird. Who's Grubby? Grubby's a Warcraft 3. He's actually a former world champion in Warcraft 3. And I did mention him in my video because I did watch his tutorials to try and get good at this.
I also did by myself. In fact, this was my quickest win time on normal yet. 12 minutes. This was the point at which I pretty much figured out my build order, what I wanted from the game, and how to get there.
Nice.
After like 2 normal
Oh my god.
minutes, I felt that I was finally ready for insane.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard.
Okay, let's...
Insane AI is hard.
He's watching my stupid documentary.
This is not a...
You need to contain them and hurt them before the 10-minute mark. Otherwise, insane
Oh,
AI
no.
is gonna get several necromancers and frostworms and meatwagon. Especially undead insane AI is very hard.
I should probably tell my brother that this is happening.
Single player, custom game.
I like
Do
how...
I just straight up create insane game?
Uh-huh. I like that you seem to be excited about it, but it's just beating an AI that's fully abusable
I couldn't beat Easy AI 2 days ago, so I am very excited about this.
Oh my god,
I was
guys.
pretty happy about it too because I spent a long time playing this game not being able to do any of this shit.
Oh my god. It feels like wrong to set it to this.
Feels wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
I
were
told
so
him you're
many
watching him?
resets.
Oh god.
You go for it.
This is like...
Yeah, some resets
Yeah.
was an understatement.
Ugh, smooth.
That's
Not
fast.
really. While he's running to the altar, you can actually have those peons made. But you know, that's for the pros.
I don't know why he
think
calls
she's
them
gonna
peons,
make,
by the way.
The new peon becomes the burrow, or like the pre-new peon, because then you get your hero 2 seconds faster. But I think that's not really the kind of thing that people should be worried about when they're new to Warcraft 3, right?
Strange reason. It was almost like a
Angelika's watching you right now. Oh, hi Angelica. Fun to see you try out Warcraft 3. Cool documentary. Hope you don't mind me watching.
No, I don't mind at all.
thing from my easy and normal wins.
Maybe I might get some juicy tips out of this. You know what? This is great. I'm getting... I might get like some free coaching from a former world champion, which is really not bad.
Instead of the gold mine?
No.
And why is your timer? Oh, that's wrong. Restart.
It was one war mill too early. Well, one peon too early. She still has 4 in gold, and the problem is you then won't have enough gold to build the barracks 15 seconds after the war mill. Which
Yeah,
is
he's right.
You would only
He's
be able
right.
to do it 30 seconds after.
Can you please turn up his volume? I
And
can.
the war mill, he coaches like Grubby. Actually, I was gonna tell Viper to quit the game, remember? But you guys bait me to keep him to stay in.
Does he
because
sound better
did
now? Can you guys
something
hear him
wrong.
better?
I can be a little bit of a perfectionist. Maybe I don't know what her brother is like. He's like, wrong, restart. There's real value in continuing when you've made a mistake, because it teaches grit, persistence, and coming back from behind. But there's also value in being efficient with your time and trying to iron out the build order until you get it right. But you gotta concentrate
That's
in order
good,
to
yeah.
make it worth it.
Wasn't thinking.
Okay.
Oh god.
So
We're watching a reaction to a reaction, and even that is live. Yeah.
Nice.
I keep joking.
Yeah.
Not just did she misclick, she only noticed it later as well.
Yeah.
This is awful.
Just put him in, it's okay.
I'm gonna get so cooked.
I'm fully focused. That was a lie. She was in fact not focused at all.
It's a precision game as well. It's kind of like a shooter game where you actually have to focus. That altar placement's a bit sketchy.
It's okay. It's fine.
I mean, not that I know.
He's actually gonna watch me having like a proper mental breakdown.
I mean that's pure sibling love, right? That's sibling love. Like, of course, siblings always give each other a tough time. I'll tell you what I know about altar placement. There are ways to keep enemies outside of your base. It's completely irrelevant when you're playing against AI. Secondly, the peon travels slower than the hero, so the closer you build it to the starting location of the peon, the better it is to get your hero out as fast as possible on the map.
All right,
Because if
thank
your
you.
peon walks all the way in front of your base to make the altar, then the hero comes out, you've lost travel time. Since
Okay.
the peon had to walk further and it delayed your altar by 2 seconds. So
Valid.
actually really good to build your altar right next to where the peons spawn, so long as it doesn't impede their movement in a negative way. I say impede in a negative way because sometimes it impedes movement but then makes it positive the way that pathing works. So yeah, you just have to test it. But I feel like that altar placement was fine. Shame
You
on
know,
you, Arthur.
while
Sorry.
shame on you, Arthur.
I swear it's because it's like recording or something.
While I
It's
was
like
doing
to
this,
you.
my brother would like every now and again remind me, what would Grubby do? And, like, we're
At
literally.
this point, I kind of gotten over the fact that I set my difficulty to insane because I hadn't met the computer in combat yet. So, you know, I had my build order going, I had peon production, everything seemed to be going okay. I actually felt like I had it some.
This burrow altar placement is a little sus. If you
Oh,
put your
no.
altar valley to the bottom left, it's
He's
gonna
gonna
spawn in the
hate
corner.
my
There's a
war mill
tree here.
placement.
It will then counterclockwise. Wait, counterclockwise.
He's gonna hate where the war mill goes after
figured
this.
out.
Watch.
Cut, editor, cut.
Mistakes.
There's something I don't like about all those buildings being placed there, but I think it's
Wait.
probably okay.
The only way this would go wrong is if she rallies to the top left. But wait, where did she spawn? She spawned in the top left of Turtle Rock. Okay, if this altar rallies towards the Turtle 7 spot in between these two bases for the second hero, then it'll get stuck here.
That's right. That's
Yeah, barracks.
Keep it,
Yeah,
keep
man,
it.
The barracks. Now we're gonna place the barracks there.
That was actually.
My brother's so annoying.
I think. No, maybe not. Yeah, it was late.
It's fine.
Okay.
Playing against
Even supply count is a little sus.
I'm gonna check
18 out of
what's going
21.
on over there.
I think
And
we're
I'm
one
probably
peon
gonna
short.
Make another burrow.
Why don't you have the thrall skin?
Sorry, what?
On your character, why don't you have the thrall skin? So you can feel like the main character.
Alright, he's on his way, and I'm gonna do another one.
How did she...
Alright, he's on his way.
Oh! She's holding the portrait of the headhunter to track him on camera with the mouse here.
I'm gonna do another one.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I did that, by the way. There's no like strategic reason for that. Oh god, I'm gonna get so cooked. I just know
Attack
it.
the workers, not the lumber mill. It's really high.
But they're abusing AI.
Just the workers.
To idle the workers.
Yeah, that's a really bad first hero. Back up, remember? Like I said, back up a little bit. You don't want to lose any.
I want to kite him out.
Not too far, just within reason, please. Okay.
I can't believe he's watching this mess.
It probably needs to from that grunt.
Should I resummon wolves?
No! Just don't
Oh,
get hit by the
You
grunt.
do damage while you're cutting them.
Sorry, yeah, you're right.
And now you allowed your headhunter to nearly die. Oh, he's pulling out. Ah, and then you pulled it back in just as he pulled out.
I should have not done that.
Okay.
Oh god.
Honestly, Lakari moves like this sometimes too. I see this in Lakari more than almost anyone. Where he's using ranged unit and moves into enemy.
Oh, I'm getting compared to Lakari now.
Your Farseer's taken an unreasonable amount of damage because you've never cutted them away. So.
Fuck, the Farseer
really
died. Should I reset?
You have so much gold because you haven't been spending anything you could buy back, but you should probably reset.
Yeah, I should really reset.
No.
I wonder if having the thrall
No.
skin would have saved me in this situation. I should have been tier 2ing by now.
Grubby's seen everything. Oh, so this is nothing for him? This is like, it's alright.
Yep.
I'm just gonna chill around these flowers right here.
Perfect.
Okay, I think if you make a culture out of restarts, sometimes it has a negative impact of not taking any one game seriously. Sometimes you should start a game and say, I will literally kill my plant. I will not water it for a week if I don't get it right this time. And then you'll see the motivation.
Okay.
You'll see the motivation suddenly.
I should stop my
Even real
toxic
players,
restarts.
Whenever you have to take advantage of the fact that some people are lazy or the AI is just slow, that when it focuses on a
Plant
thing,
abuse.
it's not going to unfocus it from for a while. Okay? And the micromanagement, you know micro, do you know what that means? Micro?
Yeah.
You don't move all of your, I mean, you could technically say that technically it's still micromanagement, it's just like the movement of your units and shit. But you micromanage one unit while the rest of them still attack. And then during that period, while they're chasing and you're attacking, you have more DPS.
Now that is some excellent coaching and advice here. But the question is, did she take that advice?
Probably destroy that.
She didn't for a very long time.
Run Farseer, only the Farseer.
Your hero, yeah, not all of your units.
Yep, there we go.
Put the wolves not on the graveyard, on the lich.
Once you've made a commitment, it's
What?
an opportunity
Run!
cost. And
No!
then if you completely stop doing something, that should feel bad.
I'm gonna get so
It's
cooked.
fine. It's because it's just the nature of the undead.
Oh, they've
They do
destroyed
a lot
it.
of
They
damage.
destroyed it.
Yeah, you're okay, yeah.
I'm resummoning.
Run! Oh, she's dead. Restart 7.
Angelika's actually watching Grubby watch Angelika. Yeah, sorry, this was
You will
totally
take a little bit more damage if you're
unexpected.
because they have nuke abilities, but that doesn't mean that you have to take everything for granted completely.
Does that look like somebody that cares about the well-being of their heroes?
You should.
Sure, your Farseer doesn't take any damage, just, yeah.
Oh, I destroyed it.
Oh,
I
God.
think you cancelled it.
Good
I think-
movement
I don't
now on
know
the
if AI
Farseer.
can cancel their buildings.
No, I destroyed.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably.
Pretty sure destroyed.
Yeah, you
Imagine he watches this stream.
That's a
That
really
would be too
crap
much. That would be
hero.
like too much
It's
streamception.
not a good first hero, but it's really annoying.
This one?
No, it is.
His one, yeah.
These
You're doing
days it
pretty
is.
good, I'd say. You're gonna kill.
Apparently, in my tier list, I put Cryptlord low on the rating, but that must be an old tier list from pre-patch because Happy is like Cryptlord first every game against human.
Well, if
It's a
Happy's
very
doing
strong
it, then
starting hero,
yeah,
actually.
That cool.
for sure.
He's trying to send it back. Just make sure your wolves stay on it.
Oh,
They're
good
decent.
micro.
Okay, that's one ghoul.
Pretty decent. Here she should do a rectangle click around the Farseer and
About,
wolf,
like, 20
and then
times.
Control 1, and then Control 2 on the wolves. And then these, they move away and kite, and you do Control Group 2 and you attack ghouls. If you don't want a Control Group, still it's okay. Attack this ghoul with everything, and then do a rectangle box click on Headhunter and Farseer, and just move them away by themselves. And just don't touch the wolves again.
My brother's gonna fangirl so hard over this.
That's a reasonable job. Make sure you're still producing
Headhunter's to
gold.
walk to the right. To the right.
Oh, sorry.
Go into tier 2.
He's taking too many hits when he walks to the left.
Fuck.
Ah, you didn't make a
GG. No, you're looking away too long from your hero.
No, you're not looking at the fight.
I'm not. No. Fuck. I've just messed up.
Just run.
It's good that she macroed during the fight, but first you have to run away far enough, not 300 range, but the slower you are at macro, the further you have to walk away. So if you need to walk away one screen so that you have time, then that works.
Yeah.
Just run all the way. Just
You're not her coach, bro. Dude! I can't help it.
No. Shut up, whoever said that.
She can't hear you. Actually, no, she's listening, apparently. I mean, I don't know if she still is. But...
She still is, and she's soaking in all of the advice.
Really toxic
I really need the advice. I really need to get better at this.
Even a second, I just start letting all my units die.
Yeah, so that's why you have to walk first. Plus, I'm also talking to other new players, right? Other new players that might be looking to learn Warcraft 3.
There should be more new people looking to learn Warcraft 3.
You can creep.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you're still producing units. Have you gone to tier 2? Have you gone to tier 2? Tier 2. Tier 2. Tier 2. Not a burrow.
Not there. Not there.
Or tier 3 then.
That's a wall off.
A wall off. What does a wall off mean?
Hard edge.
Faster than I am.
They're wall offs against other
With
buildings.
the way things were going at this point, me doing anything
What does that
right
mean, wall
on
off?
time was just super unexpected for everybody.
What?
I wish you would elaborate on that, because I'm not sure what I did wrong with the burrow there.
I was wondering what you were saying about the Tauren
That says a lot
Chieftain.
about my
I'm quite
skill.
fond of him. I like it when the conversation switches to the Tauren Chieftain.
Yeah, I know you do.
The TC.
I know you hate it when I neglect him when he dies.
You know what? I actually think that you might not be ready to kill Insane Computer. I think you're way too bad at micromanagement at the moment.
It's typical sibling talk.
Yeah.
That was devastating. Fuck. My coach losing faith in me really hindered my morale and led to another reset.
Yeah.
Where's he going?
Okay, this is
That's brutal. That's brutal. I'm one of the new players he's talking to. Good.
6.
Волов, когда перекрываешь зданием дорогу. А чего я перекрывала
Her build
дорогу?
order is consistently wrong. She's at 18 population again, 1 peon too short, which is why her gold has pulled up too high before her lumber has pulled up in order to be able to take the tier 2. This is why build orders
So I need to have
exist,
less
because
peons
they're
or more
planned
peons?
out. 7 peons on wood leads you to 21-21 on your second headhunter. Then you become 21-31 and you have enough money to take.
Wait, do I have more peons or less
Take the
peons?
farm out. Take the farm out.
Wow, human cancelled its own flame strike. What an idiot.
You can somewhat...
That's an AI, by the way.
I literally need to take notes on this.
Run off
Wait, so does AI
They'll
never
destroy
complete the
farm.
flame strike?
The wolves are destroying the farm.
They
Yeah,
did.
They did, yeah.
What you just saw here was some major progress. Me pulling the Farseer out without the wolves. I was not doing this at all before.
Yeah, that's true. That's good, actually. That's good.
Yay, I did something
They
right.
let it finish if you stand still. Oh, I see. I see.
And
Even
One
though
more
there's
for
too
wood?
big of a distance gap between the wolves and the Farseer, just the concept of being able to disconnect two armies in two different places and become aware that you're doing it, that's a great progress.
it may not look like much on screen, but this was me actually learning and practicing micromanaging, which again, I've heard so much about, and I knew theoretically what it is and what it does, but I was just not doing it at all.
So she is currently attacking footmen with right-click commands, which means if she misclicks, which we know she sometimes does, judging from the peons on the gold mine, it moves ranged armies into enemies. This is why I teach a left-click, even when you're targeting a unit. Because the punishment for misclick is that you're attacking the wrong target while staying at max distance. If you right-click on a footman, the punishment for misclick is that you move a fragile ranged army into Knight's Abomination footman. So a left-click is more laborious, it's more tedious, but
it's more
protect yourself
precise.
from the damage of misclicks. And I do this all the time in real games. You've got two hands anyway. What is your left hand doing while your whole army is selected and you're doing a right-click on the footman?
It'd be
your left
sleeping.
hand is not doing anything. It can't do anything because you're in a current selection. So you might as well put it to work. Guys, what the fuck? No,
Yeah,
this is
I
not a
knew his
farming
chat
game.
would fucking do that when he said it. He walked right into that one, to be fair.
Make sure you're still making trolls. Make sure that your Farseer is not getting whooped. Okay, so what I don't like about what you're doing is I don't think you always need to move all of your...
I don't think she can take that in. If he wants to yap more than a few words, they need to pause the game and they need to talk. Plus,
to be fair, he
you know,
did pause
usually
it
positive
at some
reinforcement
point.
better than negative. What I don't like what you're doing is that I cannot focus on micro anymore.
At that point, he did pause it, and we had like kind of a long conversation, but I edited it out because he said like pretty much all the same stuff.
To begin with, since they're challenging themselves to beat better opponents, they can handle.
I will do more similar videos for other games, like I did to this. I think this is a fun concept, like
any extra
learning how to become good at a
That's why
game.
I stopped doing live coaching as well.
Your unit's back. Just the one that's getting focused.
Okay, so baby steps. I was kind of learning it, but also I think
Oh,
because
good.
of muscle memory,
Solo
I just
Farseer control.
kept selecting my whole army and moving everybody, so it was going to take some time before I could do this successfully.
Maybe
right, she has habits from campaign already. Maybe other RTS.
Yeah.
So she's working.
I definitely do.
Previously established muscle memory. By
Yeah.
the way, this is insane farming from AI. This looks like a player trying to make a SimCity.
Get rid of the farm. No, don't get rid of. That's a blacksmith. The farms are much more important to get rid of. Yeah. Looks like he's getting really confused. Yeah, move back. Move back. Yeah.
Okay, separate
The spirit
control.
wolves, you can let them fucking die if you want.
This
As long as they
headhunter
get
should
those
go
farms.
home and stay home.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice,
something that I was not doing also.
I started to stabilize here a bit, getting into kind of a rhythm, having a better
Okay,
understanding
nice
of
micro
what I'm
attempt.
doing and what I should do next. I was picking off the insane AI's units bit by bit, and
This is how you.
I stayed firmly.
This is how you want to play against AI. Better, of course. You always want to be better. But the
I don't
concept
have
is
Twitch.
You should go over there.
Well,
with
I
ranged
could,
units and
but I
just
don't have it
start,
yet.
Shaving off units, saving all your own. Because if you do something by yourself for 12 minutes or 10, and you show up, they have an army that will overwhelm you. You show up early, you can start building off experience on kills on them.
Outside of his base, which prevented him from creeping and leveling, but I think at this point I must have started suffering from success because
You're gonna
what
lose
I
your
did
hero.
next was totally inexplicable. Even after watching this clip like 50 times, I still don't know
I think she's gonna right-click her Farseer.
Oh, he has no idea what's coming.
what I was thinking.
I'm gonna do some absolute bullshit
He
right
said,
now.
Let me do my thing.
See, do wolves. If I let you do your thing a little bit, all of your units are gonna go and back. No, you can't do what you're doing, Angelika. You, what are you doing?
Going to shop because they're sleeping.
No, it's gonna be daytime. It's
You're
daytime.
wasting a lot of time.
No!
6.
Yeah, you were winning, but now that you've gone here, you've really fucked yourself over.
Peek the headhunters. The fucking headhunters.
What are you doing?
Restart?
Just run back. Just run
TP.
back.
I've
You're
lost
stuck.
everything.
By the way, her brother is not that good too.
Oh no. He's way better than me.
You could have already seen that she's stuck, and he's telling her to run out. And he's being a bit too negative. I'm just gonna say it.
Oh no.
So we've got it. They're siblings. Yeah.
To be fair, you needed to be a little bit hard
Why
on
did
me.
you just do that? And no one told
I learned something in MOBAs, and the same is true for coaching. And by the way, I made this mistake with Likari yesterday too. I got pissed with Likari yesterday for sucking. When I should be like the patient coach and teammate. Very bad as a teammate or coach to do it. In game 1,
That'll be
I lost my
devastating to
cool,
your
and I
brother.
also said something like, why? Never, ever ask why to a teammate or someone in an active game. Never why. It's always blamey.
you to do that.
Why? Why you little? Never say why. Yeah. You were being
Why?
mean to him yesterday. You was trying. I didn't mean to be, but I was. And
I guess
think
every
I didn't
coach
like
loses
it.
their patience every now
He
and
said
again.
It was fine, but like, yeah. That's why I mean, I think
God's theme is
I think
playing
I'm
for your brother right
overdue a
now.
Break, so I'm too tightly
He's
wound.
actually a very
That's why
big Berserk
but anyway,
fan.
Let's focus on the video.
I thought it would be good if we got it in early.
No, there's okay. When you're winning against the insane AI or anybody else, and you're like outside their base winning, never leave.
Okay.
You're fine.
Not even decades of research and studies by world-class professors would explain why I decided to throw the game like this. I don't know if I'm
I
ever...
mean, she was pretty low on health.
I still threw the
she
game.
could probably just down portal, heal self, and clarity, and then walk to the AI base again. He wants her to stay and limit test while her Farseer is like 100 life. It might work, it could work. I don't think it was bad to go back, but maybe he could have helped predict that the camp is gonna wake up at daytime.
We're gonna be able to do this.
You approached it with such enthusiasm earlier.
I couldn't beat Easy AI 2 days ago, so I am very excited about this.
And then you started going like, I just can't concentrate here.
You need to let me do my thing a
See,
little bit.
dude, why did you just do that? And no one told you to do that.
I thought it would be good if we got it in earlier.
No, there's.
I mean, I am enthusiastic about it, but I'm also
tweaking. Very basic. Keep it basic.
Of course, people lose enthusiasm and they get frustrated when you keep failing, especially if there's not a lot of like positive development and encouragement and so on. It's normal. Anyone would get lose some of their
I would argue that because my brother was so negative, anytime he had something nice to say about me, it like made me more confident.
I'm gonna try and...
Maybe don't focus the farm when it's full HP because he's just gonna repair it.
Is that Angelikatosh? I see someone asking in his chat. Some people
in a
creeping
scenario
from the stream.
When they were being built for the first time. He has a melee hero. All of his stuff is melee.
New players that get a lot of money, very common, especially when you're constantly fighting. It's good to just try and exaggerate. So just instead of going to your barracks and making 1 or 2 headhunters at the same time, which is what pros do so that they don't tie up too much money that can now not be used for other things.
Typical sibling,
just
yeah.
kill 4 or 5. Just hold down the button until your money goes empty.
To be fair, there's like a lot of stuff
slow
that
down
like
other
even going
things?
into
Hell
it,
yeah.
I just didn't
But now
know
you don't need to
until
think
he
about
told
it
me
for the
about
next
it.
2
And
minutes.
my brother, he might not be the best coach apparently, but in terms of a player, he's actually a pretty good player. He wins quite a lot online and stuff. I don't know what his MMR is, but he wins quite a lot.
So you can take a very small amount of damage. Just make sure you're consistently creating trolls.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're consistently creating trolls. Just
not.
make sure that you're also going to be
Good
doing...
to see she made 2 headhunters at the same time, which is a high-level habit, but low-level players should first do a low-level habit of making 6 units at the same time instead of 2.
I should be making 6 units. What about the burrows though?
6, no, 5 you.
Yeah, that's good.
But what happens if I make 6
Nice
units and...
control groups.
After, by the way, when you get to
Learning
6,
good habits early.
I don't want to make a lava spawn, I want to do it without.
Do you want to win? I don't know why you think it's like cheating or something.
I don't know, I just feel like it's not...
She feels Firelord is unethical, like it's a cheese. Like it's cheesing equals cheating. So she has a moral compass of ethical gameplay.
Wholesome.
Cheesing is for losers. That's kind of based.
It's fine. Make a lava spawn and just get a win. You don't have much more. You don't have much more time here.
Misclick.
It's also very fun to do lava.
Yeah,
spawn.
misclick. I keep.
Ranged, you know?
That's gonna happen a lot. He's gonna.
Wait, she's using original hotkeys, like I am, like the 2002 approach. Usually for
There's
new
another
players,
approach?
It's better to use grid since it's hard for them to find everything. Look at this: hotkey O to level up your hero, then T to level up feral spirits.
I didn't know there was a different
didn't
grid.
get that
This
kill.
is all I've ever known.
Stupid creep is getting it.
Wolves, and trolls, please.
That's why she's mouse clicking it. It's too far
that's
away.
great. Yeah. Just like that. See, he's running somewhere and now taking free damage. Your Farseer though is taking too much damage. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay,
yeah,
microing better.
Again, really small thing,
Oh,
but
that's-
me pulling that
that's good.
headhunter out and putting him to the back of the group was actually a really big deal because prior to this, as you would have seen, I would not do that
it in
and I would
front.
just straight up let them die. Now we were really in business. I had a good feel for how I wanted to harass his base and
Yo,
get all
thanks for
the
the raid,
units
Sparta.
out to pick them off. I could keep an
I
eye
didn't
on
know
my
there was a
production
different
and go back to
grade
my
for
base
hotkeys.
without
I just thought the way that I
suffering
was
major
doing it
losses
was
to my army,
the only way to
and
do
I
it.
was getting
And even from like,
closer
yeah,
and
that's
closer
it.
to
Because I was
actually
watching his videos to
fully
learn how to play,
infiltrating his base
and
after
that's
I
what he had on his
galactically
screen. So
agreed to get a Fire Lord instead of my TC. Which, by the way, I don't know why I'm so against using a Fire Lord. I just feel like he's too OP, and I would kind of prefer to just be good at orcs by using this.
Yeah, using the orc heroes.
yeah,
I see that. I see that. I think it's nice to cheese sometimes to break yourself out of a rut when you are trying to do things the right way and play macro the right way and so
CS2
on,
is
but
my
it's
Russian
not gelling.
practice.
I
Yeah.
think it's a morale boost. You gotta remember, we're all emotional creatures, and when we... Well, unless you're like a sociopath or something, or you don't have feelings, but yeah, you gotta remember that if you're gonna get too frustrated to be able to learn and feel relaxed.
Specific orc
Someone needs to
heroes
pick
to
my
get their
brother
full
up. Oh god.
advantage. It just feels
Hold on.
cooler and more authentic.
1 second,
I
guys.
don't think that it's actually cheating to get a Fire Lord, but I just prefer to do it
Is she
the
winning?
other way.
Yeah,
With
it's
a bit
over.
of patience, I finally entered the enemy base. Things started to get really exciting here because I just finished my tier 3 upgrade, and I knew that at this point we were creeping up to an epic and game-changing moment where my desired build would finally come into fruition, and I would get my long-awaited Berserker Trolls.
Nice. So epic. I've never seen such an epic versus AI montage. With the WoW music. Wait, that's multi-core music! I love this music now. Heal solving Firelord mid-fight.
Sorry guys, my brother got lost and needed someone to pick him up. Literally, the star of this video.
No wonder you guys always love the WoW music. After you've had all those experiences, it's extra special.
By fire be purged.
Firelord gonna die?
Yeah, he did die.
Ooh,
I did let my Fire Lord die.
2 wolves came. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay, but now she still needs to win alone. And against Undead, by the way, which is the hardest.
Alright.
I didn't win against Undead
And
AI
you
yet.
definitely beat a lot of...
just beat Insane Computer.
Yeah.
Oops.
I think that you can probably go to the ladder and beat somebody, like, off the bat.
No.
Is your brother okay? Yeah, he's good. He's he's just been his phone always dies whenever he goes anywhere. So he's texting me from like a friend of mine account that he met in town, and he's asking someone to pick him up. Someone's gonna go get him now. He's good. Don't worry about him.
I just beat Insane Computer.
From really good micromanagement.
Well, it wasn't really good.
There we go.
Yes.
Save that replay. Alright, high five.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
Alright, let's save the replay.
15 minutes as well. That's a good time. Good time.
First insane win!
There we go.
There's the multiple eyes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
at this
that was
point,
necessary.
I'd already completed my roadmap by killing insane AI, so the next step was to go into online play, but I decided to get one more insane game in as practice before going into ranked matches, and it went really well.
Yeah.
As you can see, I was also able to do it with all orc heroes without the Fire Lord this time, which made it a much more satisfying win because
True
it's kind
orc.
of the way that I wanted to do it, and it definitely boosted my morale before online ranked play.
Good job.
Twice. Second
Twice.
time. Amazing.
Nice.
Alright. Alright.
In Dead, Insane AI is
I wish I
frustrating.
had my first
Yeah.
games saved in replay. Imagine. Oh, that would be such a laugh. It would be so good.
Probably
to see
describing
it
his
back, like the
location, there
first
are a
ever
bunch of
game,
trees.
but I don't have them.
Yeah.
Online ranked game. You'd be flaming yourself so hard. No, I have a lot of patience for new players. Cruiser the Bruiser. What do you mean?
I feel like I'm the
understand
one new
everything in
player
its
that
own
he would
context.
lose patience
Everyone
with.
has their own pace.
He has no idea how frustrating I am.
Multiplayer?
Go for it.
Okay, what do I do?
Versus?
Versus?
Turtle
Turtle Rock?
Select?
Oh, she's only played on Turtle Rock. She's gonna play on something like Twisted Meadows and be completely confused.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's alright. I actually,
get
the game that I won was on Tyrannus Stand,
way
so
too
I didn't
high
even get a single Turtle Rock match, I think, in all of the online games that I played in this video.
Good
So,
thing that I was prepared because I did get
collab
this
and find out.
like 5 times.
Given this particular outcome.
Oh god.
Oh my
You're
god.
fucked.
You're fucked.
4,300 is above the
As
norm.
expected, playing online against other people was nothing like playing against AI because they would actually play
Russian
against
player.
you and
Russian,
once
yeah.
the games ended,
I'm a
pretty
Russian
much
player
the same
too.
way. They would get into my base very early.
So she also enabled opponent chat, which not everyone has. So the lack of response from an opponent no longer is a deliberate snub. Before it was like a snub or something. Unless someone is really new, I suppose. But these days, a lot of people don't have chat on because they don't know it's off by default. In the new
Yeah, I
format.
didn't know that either.
By the way,
I wanted to
her
say GG and it wouldn't
APM
let me.
went up. She was 58 to 60 versus AI, now 65.
And I couldn't even finish. I would just have to say GG and call it a day. It wasn't a fun time. It was getting a little bit
58
frustrating
again.
at this point also.
Yeah.
It's so crap that you could have done something. You just
do something and win.
I don't know why I panicked. I did panic a lot and have a lot of very unnecessary mental blocks. Again, because I know maybe that I'm playing against a real person, and I know it's going to be different to
This
AI.
looks like AI though,
But
the paladin
eventually,
guy.
I also started getting over that a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, Berserk them? No, all of them.
Turning on.
This time?
Nice. Any war
Focus
stamp?
this girl, he's all kind of stuff.
She has war stamp.
You might actually get
She has heal
killed.
pull too, nice.
6T while you're doing this. You might teleport.
I'm like so locked in. He TP'd.
Oh, you weren't paying attention.
What night?
And then I started studying.
What
again.
night?
Oh.
He meant footman, I
Things were
think.
going fine. I had way more units than he did. I was in his base. I was destroying him there. He had to TP when he was in his own base. But eventually, I just again started suffering from success.
Those knights have 10
and
armor.
All my games after this started ending in GG after GG after GG. Until
tragic.
What? Sorry for murdering your ears, but how did we get here? So we started off the same way as normal. I had
3,200. Okay,
in the
I think some of the invitational participants also got to 3,200, 3,400.
Russians and Japanese are the scariest people to meet online at 1 a.m. Why Japanese?
By the way, wasn't he? Like 3K, 3.1, 3.2, something like that. Then he ended up going to W3 Champions.
very beginning, had my peon production.
So she's in good company.
Was fine, business as usual. I didn't have any expectations for this game, and I was a little bit down after getting beaten so many times as well, after doing what I do every time, really. I didn't change my strategy a whole lot, and I think that the main thing that was happening was that I was getting really nervous and I was panicking, but
build order looks
for
good.
this, I was just kind of at the point where I didn't care too much. I just kind of went with it, and so things were a lot more peaceful this time around. Very early on during this game, I caught him that he was going back to my base to...
She's got 7 peons on wood. Her resources have lined up so that she can tech at a really nice time. I think she's forgetting, but build
I am
order-wise,
forgetting.
she's cleaned up a lot from 20 minutes ago in the video.
I did
Check
forget.
it out a little bit, I guess, to harass my peons a little bit, but a really
Don't
good
summon
thing
a
that I
Russian at
didn't
3
do
a.m.
was send my Farseer back. So it was good that I didn't send him back, and instead I put my peons in burrows and I had my Farseer harass his base. So I think that this put him off balance a little bit because he was still there with his hero and I was fully destroying his Voodoo Lounge, which is a pretty important structure.
Is she gonna cycle the peons?
He's already spent money on it.
She's not.
Really want to be losing that, so
spoiler.
I was quite happy with where I was at. His peons came, they started panicking and fixing it, so this surely put a bit of a dent into his lumber production as well, because they weren't doing anything other than fixing the Voodoo Lounge for a while, and then
she still has her peons
doing
in
this
burrow.
thing where he was constructing towers. So the towers were a very, very big thing in this particular game. I actually hadn't encountered anyone else before that did so many towers as this guy did, and this seemed like a bit of a problem in the beginning, but I actually ended up being really happy that he went with this particular tower strat. He did come back to his base then, and we started to have a bit of back and forth. I would kind of come into his base a little bit, maybe try to kill a grunt, maybe try to get a tower. It lasted for a while. You really had to be very patient with this.
2 peons here.
At some point, I
did
stutter a little bit.
I brought a peon over to make a Voodoo Lounge outside of his base.
This wasn't too much of a problem because
this is the most unexpected crossover I've ever seen. I didn't know you played this game. I just made a video about it, and he's reacting to it now.
And this got me back on track really quickly. I decided that I was gonna do a Voodoo Lounge really close to his base, so this would allow me to get my healing salves and whatever else I needed right outside of his base, because my plan was to stay there the whole time. This worked really well with AI.
By the way, she did not need to rehire her hero from the tavern. It takes
it's too expensive, I know.
to retrain your hero from home. It's 170 gold, 0 lumber.
Yeah.
For the tavern, it's 340 gold or something with another 70 lumber. You get half life and 0 mana instead of full life 100 mana. She rehired from tavern and then stood still because she was trying to pull back her headhunter, so it would have already been back here.
And I thought, well, if this guy was a little bit nervous about leaving his base when I'm right outside of it, it might be a good idea to have the Voodoo Lounge there.
She couldn't.
How long ago was this feed? What do you mean? The video was recent, 2 days ago.
Look, she's waiting until
he is watching it live. I'm watching him live, watching it live.
We use shift, so you can first do like shift on these headhunters, then shift box around this, and then shift click the Farseer. So you don't need to wait until one square perfectly encapsulates everything.
But it might...
Because now she has to aim where the line overlays on the Farseer, but doesn't overlay on this peon. Because it's a square, she can't just like free draw.
Yeah.
So it's much easier if you just do shift box select here and then hold shift on this as well, and then...
Might be a good idea to have the Voodoo Lounge there, because I doubt that he would get to the point where he could actually break it.
IPT for Teams is Ireland's most popular integrated phone solution for...
Ads are so loud. Okay, there we go.
Constructing towers, he kind of have like a grunt.
He can
here
solo
and
her
there.
army
I think
with
he tried
blades.
to do a bit of a creep, but then he stopped because I came into his base again. And as we were going back and forth, I would get a little bit closer.
You can also
a little
double
bit
click or
deeper
control
into
1.
his base. I did end up getting the Fire Lord for this because I thought that if I had a really good chance, it probably would be with the Fire Lord. So I gathered my large army outside of his base. I had my Voodoo Lounge.
Ireland jump scare.
I was able to purchase healing salves and whatever else
Ireland
I needed.
mentioned.
I also had my peon in my group a lot for some reason. Sort of a frustrating thing I did where I kept adding them to my group because instead of using control groups, I did rectangular boxes. But anyways, I continued destroying his towers. And one really important thing that was happening here was that I was getting to destroy a lot of his towers before they were even constructed. So what that means is he puts down a tower, he starts building it, and he uses the resources to build it, but if I break it before it is done, he doesn't have a tower, so he hasn't used it at all, and also he doesn't get back any of his resources.
If he doesn't cancel it. Otherwise it is pro rata diminished from the original refund price.
Is this an old video? No, this is literally my latest video.
And then the percentage of damage
I posted this like 2 days ago. Two days ago? 3 days ago? I don't know. Three days ago at this point, probably.
It's a big waste of time. It's a big waste of money, especially if he goes to straight away construct another tower right there where I broke the last one. And I think that he was focusing on his towers way too much.
This blade could solo her army.
But he wasn't doing it because he's just as bad as I am.
His towers and just clicked her, just cast a spell on blade and then clicked her. She would lose the fight.
Because I could just stand there and
he's not chasing
all day. But as you can probably imagine,
the good thing about this was that this other guy was shit too.
Up until a certain point, because the gold mine and lumber are finite resources, particularly the gold mine. I do want to state that I am not saying this as a perfect and experienced player, because the thing is, I wasn't really thinking about his gold mine when I could have been. I was very focused on my own army, on my army's health, on my production, on everything that was going on my end, that I kind of forgot that, you know, he is just like me, and we're sort of on equal footing where his resources do run out and his gold mine does run out. And I was way more nervous than I probably should have been, and I did make a few mistakes. I did lose units where I probably shouldn't have, but I also did a few good things. Like I got a couple of creeps in near a gold mine, which is really good. They were higher level.
She could tiny Great Hole expand here, actually. The way how he's
the expansion was the plan for the end of this, by the way.
It'd also be nice to work on attack upgrades for berserkers.
And
make
in
more
the war
use
mill.
of clarity potions. She buys a lot of heal pots and mana pots, but not clarity. Which
What does clarity does? What does clarity potions do?
It was getting a little bit stressed out because he was harassing like the mini base I had outside of his base, but that meant that I could go back and destroy more towers, which again was great. But again, admittedly, I was doing this without sort of thinking about what I'm doing. I just knew that like I just have to keep destroying the towers, and it felt like a good thing to do, and it felt like a good.
It was good to do because they were not fortified yet. So he's investing in them. You get XP for killing them, and you keep him focused on remaking them.
Regen mana, passive mana. Okay.
Towers, right? I feel like she's too zoomed in. Like her camera control could be better by focusing on the action. Sometimes there are moments where like I feel like her camera's too low.
You can't see half the shit that's happening on the screen.
Like a good 500 or 800 units or so.
Yeah.
You would have so much more vision, and then it wouldn't feel as claustrophobic and disorderly.
He's right about that. I actually felt very
camera zoom feels like the original, which is very cool and OG 1650.
I felt very frustrated with myself when I was editing this video because of exactly what he's saying. I was so zoomed in that, yeah.
Very stressed out, and I started to stutter and kind of lose my footing a lot more than I probably should have. It meant that during this game, I didn't actually feel that I was like terribly panicking at any point. I got another creep in. He continued constructing his towers because that's just what he was going to do. But I felt pretty confident because I had such a large
Hello,
army
Everton, how
right
are you?
outside of his base. I had a Kodo, I had the bestiary right outside, so I could redo the Kodo if he killed him. It was a good place to be in, and at that point I'd already done my tier 3 upgrade, so I had my Berserker Trolls, which again...
So it's all a little slower than how a higher level player would do it, right? But the concept of what she's doing, which is Farseer Headhunter containment style with in and out micro, and trying to consolidate your forces.
Is
back
that what
to
it's
a
called?
Vantage point where you're right outside their base, heal solving up, and then going again, keeping up the pressure, and very importantly, taking the enemy creep camps and not really alleviating.
It is normal to
pressure
lose
on
your
the
first 10
opponent.
games or so. Yeah.
That's
This
a
was
really
my
good
6th
concept,
game.
and this is what high
Number
level
6.
players do as well.
So I'm very proud of that.
Farm out their side of the map so that later, if you ever get pushed out from the position, you still have your own half to fall back on. If you're in the driving seat, bad would be to go all the way across to your own side of the map, waste time walking there, and then give the opponent their slice of the map that they can now still
Most
freely
passive
farm.
blade ever, someone said.
How would one counter that? In order to break out from a contain like this and prevent an opponent like Angelikatosh to farm out your side of the map, you would need to get strong enough so that you can challenge their army directly. And you've got something.
Stop
working
telling
for
people
you,
how to beat me.
Because you're the defender, your reinforcements.
You're supposed to be helping me.
You gotta choose the right time to go out. Part of what the enemy orc was doing is he made so many towers that his mobile force to attack her here on this frontal base wouldn't be as powerful because part of his investment was in infrastructure.
Was really great because I knew that this was my build and this was kind of what I was going for since the beginning anyway. So this is the point where I wanted to
That's
be
not
at.
worth the
But my
chain
main
lightning.
problem was my hero levels. So my heroes were both level 2 or level 3 at some point.
Did you see that? She noticed the lightning shield.
Hero levels. So my heroes.
Or maybe he said it. I saw Arthur talk.
Yeah, Arthur did tell me lightning shield.
'Cause I've
But
seen,
from now on, I know that you're
I've
meant
seen
to move
some
it.
players have lightning shield in their army repeatedly and lose lots of units.
Or at level 3 at some point.
That was a big teaching moment for me. I didn't know that you had to
hero
move lightning
was
shield out, but yeah, that was good that it happened.
Maybe he said it.
Is that when
He
they
did
get to
say
level
it.
6, they can do Bladestorm, and I really don't like Bladestorm. I think Bladestorm is a very, very big problem for all of my units, especially if they're standing so closely together. I did get him to.
Very nice. She also clicked his hero to check what items he had. He has heal solve, double heal pot, lightning orb, and TP. So it's good to know. Like, does he have mana pot? Yes. That means he can Bladestorm. No, it means he can't.
He out at one point, but it felt like it was getting a little bit dangerous here.
Kek.
and
Okay,
I was
Grandpa.
going
Who
to
said
lose
Kek?
A lot of units if he came back.
I didn't say Kek.
So the next step was
Clarity.
actually an expansion.
Is Kek a grandpa thing now? Is that what
On this
we're?
base?
Is that the
Finish
narrative?
off the creep because you're going to be expanding there. Okay?
Okay.
Now take a look at your army
I'm
from
under
attack and move away from that. Move away from that. Heal potion on Farseer now.
Those classic sounds are. I wish he had classic sounds. These are the reforged sounds. Did you hear how terrible Bladestorm sounds on this?
Okay?
Okay.
Now take a look at your army
I'm
from being
under
attacked and move away from that. Move
Oh,
away
is
from
that reforged sounds?
Heal
I
potion-
actually
heal
couldn't
potion on
remember what the
Farseer now.
classic sounds sound like.
Disgusting.
Target his hero. he's
Not
going
her
down.
fault though. It's Blizzard's fault.
Get your shaman ready to heal.
At least
anything.
something wasn't my
Hex.
fault.
Get your
Hex the
shaman,
blade.
or get your heal something. Heal anything.
Hex
Heal
him.
anything.
Oh, he's
heal
dead.
something. Your things are dying for no reason. You killed his hero.
Your things are dying for no
Save
reason.
some more shit. nice. His hero's dead. All of his things are dying. He's probably running out of money, and you're going to be coming over to expand. And you've got loads
Great
of money
coaching.
anyways. But don't spend much more
Your
of it.
things are dying
Upgrade
for no
your,
reason. Oh,
GG. That's right. All right.
Wait, GG.
No, he's gone. He ain't dead. You got it. All right. Have fun.
Yeah.
Fucking jump. Yes. You're gonna go expand. Yeah.
Yes, this was an incredibly satisfying conclusion.
nice.
There we go. That was fun, right?
That was really fun.
He probably ran out of gold and he couldn't expand. That
Guys,
was
do
fun,
you
right?
like how Blizzard desensitized people to the judgmentalism of traditional ranks? Bronze, silver, gold. Except the categories are so big. Imagine dropping from duelist to rival. To me, that sounds like an upgrade. I think going from duelist to rival, like emotionally, it sounds like an upgrade. I'd rather be someone's rival than just a duelist. Rival means I'm threatened.
Yeah, I had no
Duelist
idea
means
what any of it
I'm
meant when it
disciplined.
came up on
If
screen
you're
because
rival
I'd never
forward.
won before.
Seems fine to me. No, I don't like it. No, I don't mind. Yes. No, it's very casualized. I don't care about rank. Who cares? I mean, I care about a lot of things.
That was really fun.
It takes away the... Yeah, Dota has it similar, right? Like Herald, Guardian, Crusader, Legend. None of them sound significantly worse than others. And I think it just sounds worse because
She's
of
a
the
higher rank than
connotation
Happy.
we've
Yeah, but
since
that's
learned
just
from
not
Dota 2.
true, though. Like, I won one game. You know?
I'm not overthinking it, Bill Boy, because clearly Blizzard thought about it. Anything that someone created is worth thinking about because they thought about it when they made it, and they intentionally chose to make it different than bronze, silver, gold, and there's a reason for that. And so I can think about it too. It's different if I like start thinking about why does Mars choose to look red? And then I'd be overthinking it because nobody chose that. Like it's just how it is. But this has been designed by someone on purpose to destigmatize people from bronze, silver, and gold. I'm not gonna stop thinking. Well, what do you want me to do?
You probably ran out of gold and he couldn't expand because you trapped him in his base. Because you trapped him in the base, he couldn't get out. Fuck him! That was a good fucking online win. That's way cooler than.
Wait, is she not gonna play without coaching online?
Not in this documentary.
Maybe next video?
Next video.
I want to see a no coaching game.
Oh god.
This is still cool.
That's
though.
a lot of pressure.
So for the final reveal, how long did this take me? If you take away the week that I spent playing the campaign for some reason, I went from this to this in 2 days.
That's not bad.
I suppose one major purpose that I hope that this video serves is that you will watch it, see that even me, can do this, and that means you can too.
Yes! Try out Warcraft 3, people.
Oh, why did he pause
I
there?
don't think I got very good at Warcraft 3 in those 2 days, but I definitely built a solid foundation for myself. From now on, I hope to continue posting my Warcraft 3 progress on my journey to become a good Warcraft 3 player.
Wait, what's good?
I don't know.
How good are we getting?
Like something that if I play online, people aren't embarrassed.
Build more burrows.
And finally, a separate and special thank you to my coach, Arthur.
Wait, is she coming for my level?
Yeah.
She's coming for you, bro.
Yeah.
Fortitude is good. Yeah, Fortitude's alright. 2700, 1500. She's 2400 right now. No, she's 3500 on BattleNet. She was at 34 and then won her first match. So you start at 4.2. She probably lost like 10, 15 games. And then won one and went from 34 to 35. So there's still a lot of movement in the MMR on BattleNet.
Who guided me, helped me, and saw this project through to the end. I literally could not have done it without you.
But you can now.
Yeah, maybe I can.
Cool. I like this. I'd like to see more of this. People were always very afraid to start games like Warcraft 3. And recently with Tyler giving it a try and all the Invitational and everything, and the Bronze League Heroes that I did before that, I think a lot of people gained confidence to try it out for the first time.
Yeah, it's fun.
As they see, like, hey, there are new
We're
players
watching
in
a stream and a
Warcraft 3
stream
there
that's
should be.
yeah.
Because guess what? Even in this day and age, 2025, there's a lot of good games coming out these days. But this is one of the best RTS ever. Very cool. GG. Nice. I'd like to see more of this and see how far she's willing to go as well to try and get better on BNet or W3 Champions.
No pressure.
Good video.
No pressure.
Good video. I would like to see more.
All right. Well, now he's subscribed, so he's
Paste the
definitely
link
good
for you
next
guys
one.
in chat as well, so you can keep up with the journey.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Okay,
Well, that's
cool.
that. Oh my god. Okay.
I finished 2 videos after I saw you're watching it.
Well, that was a little bit unexpected. Did not know that that was gonna happen, but I do appreciate all of the advice that I got in that because clearly I don't know what I'm doing otherwise. So, hold on. How can I switch it back to my game? I think I have to go back and then this. We're back to Oblivion. All right, back to Oblivion. Well, that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. Yeah, didn't really Like, he was mentioned in the video, so clearly it was possible, but also I just, yeah. That's very, very valuable advice for somebody that's starting out on their Warcraft 3 journey, so I do appreciate it. Alright, let's get back to Oblivion and let's find this, that was fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. More Oblivion, yeah. Let's finish off the day with more Oblivion. 30 hours into Oblivion, I'm doing stupid role-playing shit. I feel like a kid again. Yeah. It's so fun. Alright, let's put the master volume up. Oh, by the way, is it gonna be too loud now? Because I, like, changed all the volume to watch the stream, but... Hold on, confirm. Is it, like, okay, volume? Let me know if it's a little bit too loud.
Oh, Phalion. Dear Phalion.
Oh, that's his girlfriend.
Why must you ruin both our lives? Yes, good sir?
Is that what she
How
looked
may I help
like in the original? I don't know why, but when I remember her, I feel like she was wearing the red velvet outfit. Atreana? Hold on, I'm gonna look her up. Atreana. What's her name? Atreana. Atreana. Oh my god, I can't read. Hold on. Atreana. Wait. Oh no, she was wearing the green. I don't know why I remember her in like a red outfit for some reason.
Phalion?
Atreana's a look. She
my
looks
sweet,
very nice. I like the
my true
freckles.
love. But I don't know why I'm telling this to you. I mean, we hardly know each other and all.
Oh, we hardly know each other. Hold on.
This better be good.
Wait, it's... Okay, so she likes being admired. She's not too fond of the jokes. Really hates coercing. And she's alright with boasting? No, wait, she's okay with jokes. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. What a No, you do me too much honor. I doubt it.
Okay, that's -1. Shit. Okay. So coercing she doesn't like. Joking's alright.
Don't make me laugh. Really now, you're such a... That's pretty good. I doubt it.
Well, that's okay. So we need disposition 60 with her. Wait. So... Yeah, she doesn't like that.
Talk. What a... Not bad. I doubt it.
Okay, and then... Joke?
Yeah, I get it.
Ooh, okay, wait.
I doubt it. Look, please.
Yep.
I'm embarrassed, but thank you.
Okay. Full admire.
What a wonderful compliment. Not bad. I doubt it. Talk tough to me.
Okay.
I love tough guys.
I love tough guys? What? Did you guys just hear that? I've never heard that before. Talk tough to me. I love tough guys. Doesn't she have a boyfriend? Hold on. Okay. Boast. Joke. Joke.
Good one. What a wonderful Don't make me... I doubt it.
No, we're ruining it. Hold on. Course.
Talk. Goodness. That's pretty good. I doubt it.
We're almost there.
What a wonderful compliment. That's pretty good. I doubt it. Talk tough.
Gonna ruin it a little bit. Hold on.
What a wonderful compliment. What a... Sure, that... I doubt it.
No. Wait. It's a little louder, but it's fine. I can turn it down a little bit after this.
Good one. No, you don't make me laugh. I doubt it.
Ugh, almost. We're so close. Hold on.
Good one. Goodness. What a fool you... I doubt it.
There we go. We've done it.
That works for me.
Okay, Phalion.
Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion.
All the NPCs say that if they don't like chorus. It's especially funny when male Nords do it, because you can hear the sass in their voice. It kind of sounded like she was flirting with Oreo.
His looks, his money, his self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma.
And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elven Gardens district. I think the house
Oh,
is
okay.
deserted.
So the
That's why
Elven
he
Gardens
goes
district is where
so
that
he can
deserted
escape
house is.
from
That's
life
why I
and
went
do
to look
his
for him there.
skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend.
I forgot about this poor Phalion.
I just hope my
Yeah.
sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him.
I feel bad for Phalion too, but you know what? I actually feel worse for Atraina because she loves him so much and she's
Take
like...
care.
She's losing him to the skooma addiction, and it's really sad. And she doesn't leave him either. Like, she's somebody in the chat said she's a looker. She probably could get herself another boyfriend, but she sticks with Phalion because she loves him, even though things aren't going so well for Phalion right now. I do feel bad for him, though. Addiction is a prison.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Fralav the Faker. Well, if you're a faker...
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
Okay, here.
Thank you, kind sir.
He does look very messed up. The beggars in the remastered version do look a lot more poorly than they did in the original Oblivion.
Blessings of Anu upon you.
Alright, let's go find Phalion. It's a house in the Elven Gardens district, so that's here. Hold on. Nope, this isn't it. It's supposed to be like an abandoned-ish house, right? Lorkmir. Oh, this is who he hangs out with. But he goes out as well, doesn't he? Wait. I have the one lockpick. Oh wait, this one doesn't appear red for me.
What is it, citizen?
Yeah, because when I'm not meant to be lockpicking house, but when it's white, surely he won't mind, right? Anyway. Okay. Wait. Back. Yeah. We already know. Oops. Didn't happen. As always, the moment that I get it, it's gonna be like, oh, well, we didn't reload at all. We just got it first try. Remember? Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Is vampirism terrible in this remake? Well, I don't know, because I've been offered vampirism already, but I didn't, I said no to it. Okay, here we go. Yes! We opened it! This one lockpick is coming in clutch the whole time. Okay, let's go find Phalion. Is he hanging out in the basement? No, he's not. But the basement seems more like a skooma dweller's hangout spot. I wonder where he's at. He's probably upstairs, isn't he? Private quarters. Vampirism was fine in Oblivion. I hated vampirism in Oblivion. The very first time I became a vampire was playing on my PS3, and on the PS3 there was this glitch where you couldn't cure vampirism unless your console language was in German, because once you'd gathered all the ingredients for the witch who would cure your vampirism, she would just act as if like they're not in your inventory and that you still have to go out and gather them. So it was really annoying. I can't see him. Yeah, he's not here. I have to wait maybe, because he's here at night, isn't he? I can't remember what time, around what time. Wait, hold on. Quests. Philion's alone every day for several hours at Lorkmir's house. Yeah, he's alone for several hours. So, are these the hours? Also, where's Lorkmir? Why is he alone at this house? Yeah, he's not here right now. At least the look isn't as terrible. Yeah, I know, Oblivion, you would like gradually rot, wouldn't you? In Skyrim, sunlight won't kill a vampire. I always thought that defeats the purpose. Yeah, true. It's way more hardcore in Oblivion, being a vampire. Okay, hold on. We're gonna just wait maybe another 3 hours. I don't remember what time it is that he like goes out and he like hangs out at this house. Maybe I should go back and like, cause he's probably sleeping at the inn with his girlfriend, isn't he? Only German had it, right? Yeah, I looked it up. I remember when it happened to me and I got vampirism, so I looked it up and it said that I have to change my whole console language to German, which was so annoying. And I didn't know that for a long time. I just like suffered. I got all the ingredients. I went through the Oblivion Gate and I just couldn't get rid of this curse. I regretted it so much. And you know what? At first I was super excited to become a vampire. I don't know what it was. It was kind of like, oh, cool, you get to be like a scary vampire. I didn't really think about the consequences of that. But it was fun to think that like you're like a creature of the night or whatever. Because you know, in The Sims, all my Sims would eventually become vampires as well. But no, in this it wasn't really that fun because the sunlight and everything else and people not liking you when you're in town. It was quite annoying at that stage. But hold on, they're probably sleeping in here, aren't they? This is their room. Okay. Nope. Or maybe it's not. You know what? Maybe I should just wait until the day when she's out again and their room is open. Hold on. Or maybe the innkeeper will say. Shady Sam sells lockpicks. He does sell lockpicks, yeah. I might need to hit him up for some. Okay. Oh. Unsheathed my weapon for no reason. Wait, this is all locked. Locked. Yeah. I know that they live in a room here. I wonder if someone else can give me more information on him, because he wasn't at Lorgmir's house for some reason. Maybe she knows.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septum Hotel. I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess.
Phalian.
Yes, I know who Phalian is.
Oh no, we're gonna have to do this again. Alright, here we go. Start. What does she like? Admire, she's not fond of. Jokes, she's alright with. Coerce, she actually likes to be coerced. Okay. Boasting, she's not a fan of either.
I doubt it. Not now, not later. Don't, please. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, that did nothing. Okay, so admire. Boast.
I doubt. Don't talk such rot. I accept. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay.
I doubt it. Yeah, whatever you... Don't try to manipulate me.
Reddit game. What, Oblivion? People on Reddit seem to be pretty happy that it's out, that's true. Okay, wait. Boasting she doesn't really like. Admiring she hates.
Don't try to manipulate me. I doubt it. Sure. I accept. I have no choice.
Nice. Oh, it won't let me. Okay, I'll just bribe her.
Thank you. How kind. That's right, exactly.
The persuasion pie, yeah. Alright, now tell me about Phalian.
Phalian? Oh, I know him all right. A waste of life, that one. He lives here, you know, with his sweetheart, a trainer. What
you should go back and visit the basement.
I'll never
know.
know.
So he is in the basement.
A trainer pays for them. Phalian used to have money. Used to be quite a gentleman, too. But that was before he took a fancy to the, you know...
The skooma.
The skooma. Now, Phalian's hardly ever here. He's off using skooma or wandering the city looking for some, I imagine.
Yeah.
He comes back every night to be with a trainer. But only for a few hours, I swear. That high elf is going to wind up dead if he keeps living like this.
Yeah, so he comes back at night, but only for a few hours.
Good day.
So he's there at some random point because he's supposedly comes back at life. A waste of life. Oof, yeah. She's really harsh, isn't she? That's not very professional from her, by the way. It's a place of business. Good morning, how are you? Use the smallest pies for the angry choices and the biggest for happy. Yeah. I actually kind of like the persuasion pie. A lot of people hate on it all the time. I've seen it get a fair share of hate, but to be honest, I actually quite enjoy it. I don't know why. It's quite satisfying when it like when all the stars align and you get like the biggest part for like the satisfying or for the good thing, you know, the one that they want. A high elf. Yeah, he took the meaning of high elf quite literally. But... There he is.
Hey, what are you?
Say nothing.
You're kind of weird. You know that? But that's okay. I like crazy people. I like crazy people. And skooma. Shh.
He's got winged eyeliner on. Skooma.
Skooma? Oh, yeah. You want to be my friend?
Not particularly.
I'll tell you what. Skooma's the only thing.
He looks like a skooma user.
The only thing I want.
I feel bad for his girlfriend.
Do you have any skooma now? 'Cause I can be your friend right now.
No, I don't have any. Yes, I have skooma.
Wait. You lied. Oh, that's mean. No.
Textbook skooma
In
user.
Brotherhood, he sells skooma late at night. Go get me some. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, yeah, I'll talk.
I didn't get him the promised skooma, but he did tell me the name of his dealer, so that's all right. Surprised he had a ring on. Oh, it's a brass ring. I don't imagine that would be too expensive, but I'd say like someone that's an abuser like that would probably sell everything they have. Skinner reduced him to as tall as Gollum. Did somebody say that there's a bit of a problem with height? Like NPC and player heights in this game? Oh, hold on, am I like... I'm a little bit shorter than this guy, right? I need to take off my helmet to know. Because I did see somebody talking about the height. There's a bit of a difference and it's kind of weird. I'm not really noticing too much of a difference. But like, you know, wood elves, for example, are supposed to be really small. And then high elves are supposed to be really tall, so... And then when it comes to human races, I only know like Nords are supposed to be really tall, but like Imperials, Redguards, and Bretons, I'm not sure what their height is supposed to be. He's at peace now, yeah. I used console commands to make player copies, and now I'm taller than them. Wait, you copied the NPCs? What? How do you mean? Eu amo esse jogo. Eu também. So, who wanted this? It was Ochiva, wasn't it? Yeah, there she is. She sits in Vicente's chair now.
The high elf Thalian now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread
Player
father,
grateful after
Sithis,
copy. Oh, yeah.
And there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs.
I think she looks great, by the way. Look at her eyes and stuff.
Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams.
Look at this, like, this is like a hairstyle for Argonians. I think she looks really good. And also this hairstyle really suits her with the Dark Brotherhood armor. This is really, really nice looking, I think. Oh, it's got the hand, the we know hand. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to leave the stream there for today. Got a few things that I've got to get to. But this was again a very fun stream. Thank you guys for joining me. I will save so that we're definitely good. Hold on. Quick save. We took a bit of a detour in this stream today, but that's alright. Oh wait, yeah, I've saved. But that's alright, that's alright. Yeah, but no, this is a really fun stream. Thank you guys for joining me. I really enjoy doing these streams. I've really missed doing streams. It's been such a long time. It feels a little bit weird to do them. A little bit like, I don't know. Yeah, a little bit weird just because it's been such a long time. It was a fun detour. It was a fun, very unexpected fun detour. Thank you guys for sticking with me through all of it. And yeah, again, Oblivion's really fun. Really enjoying the remaster. I think it's great. And I'm excited to continue playing on stream. But for now, I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And if you are playing the remaster, I hope you're enjoying it as well. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Be seeing you. Bye.